What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Most Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, I am vibed out. Feeling immaculate, bro. Had a little Luther Vandross playing, man. So, you know, I was in the junk, you know what I'm saying? I just need me some smooth tunes today, man. It's one of them days today.
Maybe I was enjoying it, yeah.
It's like the calm before the storm, you know, because we know, obviously, we got the draft officially starting tomorrow.
Big day.
Big day, big day. You know, the watch party going to be crazy. Then on Friday, you spinning the block. You got your watch party happening. And then after that, we still got a whole nother round on Saturday. Plenty of action taking place this weekend. For any of this people that'll be at the Sweet Holders watch party tomorrow at the stadium, I'll be hosting that, so I'll be down there. Man, it's gonna be a vibe though, bro. It's a good day. It's a good time, man. But I like the little chill vibe before we get ready to tap all into that chaos that is this weekend, man.
Agreed. We have a fun show today.
Heck yeah, man. Dude, Dewey talking a little draft picks, greatest draft picks for the Steelers. You know that's gonna be a convo. But then after that, man, what we got planned for TG when he come on with us, this 3-way mock draft scenario where all of us going to have to work together here. That's going to be interesting. Can we all work together?
And so get the best who's people? Who in this situation? Who's the coach? Who's Omar?
I'm going to be Omar. I'll be Omar. We'll let TG.
Is someone Rooney too? It's either Rooney or Weidl. Who's the owner or who's the assistant GM?
Let me think. I will go this way. I will say either we're going GM head coach OC or is owner GM head coach.
OC. You bring him Canada in the mix.
I'm just saying, man. You never know. Or does Canada not get no say in this?
No, nah. I think you got to throw Weidl in over Canada.
All right. So
the assistant GM.
So
it's either him or Rooney as the third guy.
I'll be Rooney. TG could be Omar, and you could be Weidl. Matter of fact, you be Omar, TG be Weidl. We'll mix up. I didn't want it to be white, black. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just say, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there we go.
It's like whenever a white dude comes out in the NBA draft.
Yeah.
They automatically compare him to
another white guy. Yeah, it's like, no, don't be that guy.
Don't automatically make me Weidl.
Yeah. I was like, if you want to be Weidl, you could be Weidl. But right. I'm not going to just assign you as Weidl because you're white. Okay? And TG don't get to be Omar because he's black. So there we have it.
I think it makes sense that way too because we're calling TG like he's
right
like the assistant. You know what I mean? We're calling for him as a reference. I think it makes sense that way. I think we came to a good solution.
I would agree, man. But it's going to be very, very interesting nonetheless, man. So I'm definitely excited about that, man. But yeah, bro. So I'm trying to think, man. What is going on right now? Anything crazy on your life? Everything good on your end, man?
Yeah, everything's good. I do have a fact.
We'll run that, then. Let me hear it.
It has to do with the draft. Has to do with tomorrow. Has to do with early in the draft, actually.
Oh, okay.
I think you'd like this. I don't know if you saw this story. Will Levis's odds for being the number 1 overall pick went crazy, all because of a Reddit post. Did you see this?
I heard about it, but I didn't follow exactly like all the details. But I did hear that though.
So here's what happened. Reddit thread, and I believe it's in like a gambling Reddit subreddit or whatever you want to call it. There's a guy called Sales Agreeable 2834 who claimed the Panthers had told Levis he would be getting selected first overall. The odds market saw an unbelievable shift towards the Kentucky quarterback who dropped from 50-1 to plus 500 to go first overall. So 50-1, I believe that's plus 5,000.
Yes.
So going from plus 5,000 to plus 500.
That's
to go first overall.
That's insane.
Yeah. Since then, the market has stabilized and Levis has moved back to plus 1,000. But this Reddit thread moved the market and likely lost the general gambling population huge sums of money. Because I don't think necessarily these betting apps think that Levis is going to go 1. But if all the money goes there, you have to start canceling it out.
Yeah. Because otherwise, it's going to be some issues.
Right.
I would agree.
Yeah, then the books are going to lose a ton of money.
And the books don't want to lose. The books definitely don't want to do that.
That would be crazy, though. I don't think there's been any buzz about him.
No,
going
in
one.
fact,
just a random Reddit post
in fact,
can mean that much.
I feel like it's the opposite because I did just see where the Panthers, I think it was their GM, he was talking about how it's essentially going to be Bryce Young because they were saying how they have like a plan in place to get him bigger naturally as he grows up with his, they got a nutrition program, and they were like Alabama has it as well, but you know, that's college, this is the pros. So it was like he was really going in depth about how everything's going to work out with Bryce Young. And I was like, yeah, that does not sound like a guy that's considering any other quarterback outside of Bryce Young right now.
He was hands down the favorite.
Yeah.
Just like last week.
Yeah.
He was head and shoulders above anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't really feel like there was too much buzz around. There wasn't really much buzz around any of these dudes, I felt like, as a lock throughout this whole process.
Correct. And that was why even when Anthony Richardson kind of like shot up the draft boards as well, I think that was part of it because there hasn't really been a true, this is the clear-cut favorite, these are the top two prospects. It's like some people love Will Levis and will consider him over C.J. Stroud. Some people consider C.J. Stroud over Bryce Young. Some people say it's Bryce Young over everybody. Then you got the Anthony Richardson people that love his athleticism. Yeah, it is a lot with that right now, man.
This Levis stuff wouldn't have been as surprising if it happened like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it happened literally days before the draft.
48 hours before the draft? I mean, because the story I felt like was over the weekend when I saw it. Like the whole... Yeah, when did that... This was over the weekend, I felt like.
I've seen other reports about Levis that are very positive, where it's like he's not making it past the top 4.
Yeah.
Like he's going to go either 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think this happened recently because it looks like all the headlines are saying 22 hours ago, 23 hours ago. That's insane, though, still. Just one random Reddit post. Now they're saying this guy's reputable
like that, man.
On his Reddit thread. I guess people do believe him when he's talking markets or gambling or whatnot, but just to go off what he says like that. I mean, hey, it's between him and TG. He's got Levis. TG's got Richardson as the shocking number 1 overall pick. We'll see who's right.
We're going to see. I'm going to go with Bryce Young, I feel like. I think it's going to be Bryce.
Okay.
Who you rolling?
It's going to be a quarterback.
It's definitely going to be a quarterback.
I can guarantee that.
Which one you think it's going to be? Who are you going with? I'm going Bryce.
What makes you think that? Is it off the ESPN stuff you watched?
Largely, yeah. Okay. Just how he was talking about it.
I don't know if you had any inside source.
No. Other than that, nothing except what the general public has received.
Man. Yeah, Panthers really haven't tipped their hand. I guess you got to give them credit.
They have done an awesome job, bro.
They have not tipped their hand at all. Wow.
I forgot my chapstick. I had to get my chapstick out, man.
There's no stakes or anything on this? Just throwing it out there? I'm going to say, hey, Rich. I'm going to say AR-15. I want it to happen. I really want it to happen. Bryce is minus 2,000 on DraftKings right now. I mean, that's really a lock.
No, it's not a lock. That's why it's gambling. It's not a lock.
A lot of people feel the same as you then. Minus 2,000.
How you feel?
I don't know what to believe.
Deke.
Cal Monier saying, I feel like it's 99% confirmed it's Bryce.
Yeah, I feel like it's Bryce.
What information am I missing out on?
Just, man,
I'm not
the way
in.
my man was talking about Bryce, like he literally broke down this whole plan of why
Who was it?
It was, I feel like it was the GM.
Oh, it was a GM.
Yeah, I feel like it was the GM that was talking. And that's what made me feel like, man, this seems like a foregone conclusion the way he was talking.
Panthers Wire. NFL Insider, Bryce Young will be starting for Panthers week 1.
Like, the way my man was talking, bro, like, he made it seem as if, like, we already have a plan in place. We know the number he's going to wear. We already got this offense that, like, I was like, man, all right. I was really into it.
Panthers, Texans, Raiders reportedly all wanted Bryce Young. Okay. You know what? I'll agree with you then.
I felt like that was the case, right? I felt like that's what he said. I'm not tripping, right?
No. Everything that I've Googled right now is pointing towards Bryce Young.
Okay.
Panthers have not told Bryce Young he'll be the draft's number 1 pick.
He might not have told it to him.
Right.
But the way that he was talking today, like, literally he broke down the whole nutrition plan. of how he's going to gain weight naturally on a good pace and why he's not too small, and ultimately like the difference between what he was doing at Bama and how it's going to work in Carolina. It's like he got a whole plan. He was like, yo, like his leadership, I like this and that. Like he just went on and on and on about it, dude.
All right, I'm with you then. Bryce Young.
Second quarterback off the board then. We could maybe that'll be better. Because that has been wide open. I've seen Richardson, I've seen Levis, I've seen Stroud. Yeah. You're right. The Texans could definitely pass on
trade
one.
Back.
Yeah. So who do you think is the second quarterback off the board?
Wow. I mean, if I had to put money on it, I'd just go chalk probably.
Okay.
Young, Stroud.
Yeah.
Richardson, Levis.
Okay.
That's been the top four, at least that order throughout most of the offseason, right? Yeah, I'd do that.
Because I keep seeing Levis and Richardson kind of flip-flop, but I feel like Stroud and Young have been the top two most of the time, just flipping the order.
Yeah, I feel like D'Amico Ryans, so he's coming from the 49ers. This is my perspective from very much afar. He's coming from the Niners, so he got to see that Niners offense work.
Elite quarterback play.
I won't say that. With a nice game manager.
It's super
who's accurate.
Super high-end game manager. Can he be the best of the game?
Knows how to control the game.
He's the best of the game managers,
right? And I think C.J.
right?
Stroud, after Bryce Young, he might even be better than Bryce Young at doing that.
Yeah.
Like, he's that dude. And I feel like he might want to replicate that 49ers
But he can't backflip, though. He can't backflip. We do have to take
Richardson
that into account.
and Levis are the high upside guys. They're the Trey Lances. And he also got to see with the 49ers, the Trey Lance type not really work out so far.
But Trey Lance couldn't backflip that we know of. Anthony Richardson could backflip. So that does hold extra weight.
Doesn't matter to me at all.
No, that matters. I've been told that actually, that's a legit fact right there, man.
It's not something that goes into my analysis. I'd probably just do it chalk.
Okay.
3 would be, I think, a toss-up between Levis and Richardson. I could see a trade-up happening. Someone trading with the Cardinals. Either the Colts have to trade up just to ensure another team doesn't
go.
Like the Raiders or the Seahawks or something like that. Or, that's probably what it would be. It's either the Colts have to trade up just to make sure, or another team will trade up at 3. I think definitely all 4 go in the top 5. I don't know if that's a bold prediction or not.
Ooh, you saying in the top
I don't think
5.
that's a bold prediction.
I do. I kind of do. I think all 5 go in the first round. I mean, I think all 4 go in the first round.
Where's Hooker going?
I say second.
Think?
That's the one I think has asked for us at 32 in terms of us potentially trading that 32nd pick.
If he's
I feel
still
like he's the
sure.
one. Yeah, that's the one for me. I'm watching him. I'm like, if he doesn't go in the first, that's the guy we'll end up trading our 32nd pick around.
Who's that 6th guy? Is there a dude from Stanford? Am I off here?
I mean, there is.
I haven't
was
done
it Tanner? It's like
any
Tanner
quarterback
McKee.
breakdowns,
I think it's
really.
like Tanner McKee or something like
Yeah,
that.
is he one of those guys?
I mean, he's been
Second-rounder?
mentioned. Yeah, I haven't like watched him like that though.
If a team's really reaching, he might go like 28 or 29.
I'm with you. None of the research I need involves a quarterback going in any round before 5. You know.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's some early draft breakdowns for you guys.
Shout out to that, man. I don't even know how we got to there, but that
was the Levis Reddit thing.
Yeah. Shout out to, see, you never know what Deke's random thoughts are gonna bring you. Shout out to that right there, man. Shout out to that Deke thought right there. I like Deke thoughts. So, with that being the case, then, man, you ready to get this thing rolling?
Yeah.
Let's get it rolling then. Y'all hit that like button on the front end. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. But more importantly, drop where you are tuning in from in the comment section so we can give you those big boy shout outs to start the show the way that we always do.
Wingflex is saying, I'm so nervous. Like, I'm going to get drafted tomorrow.
Hey, it be like that sometimes, man. I've been anxious the past 3 days. Trust me, I know what you're feeling.
The Jacob Malesio is tuning in from 919 and seeing the house as always.
Shout out to the Jacob Malesio.
Rod Dulles 330 Youngstown, Ohio. Zick Shazier.
He back in Shoreline. All right, I like that.
Zick Shazier 818 tuning in from Thousand Oaks.
Just
finished the last video and now I am all
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Camonier, the 802 Green Mountain State.
Yes,
we big
sir.
hyped over here. He wants Joey Porter Jr.
Hey, man, you know I'm on that train. Shoot, it was funny, man. I had put our little mock drafts up on the IG, and little Dino Coach T son put his little comment up there about JPJ. Everybody was like, bro, is your pop said? I was like, yo, I started laughing. He had to go back in the comment. Was like, oh, no. I swear he went back in the comments like, nah, that's just how I'm feeling right now. But yeah, bro, I started laughing. I'm like, yeah, man, you got to be careful now because you got real action. If you say it, it matters a lot more than if I say it or if Deke said it, if anybody else said it, all right? It was pretty funny, though, man. Yeah. As soon as he put it in the comment, oh, it's real? I was like, oh, shoot.
He wants JPJ.
He does, yeah. But it makes sense.
Is he friends with him?
Bro, I told you, them two would work out together. I would watch them both, when they were coming up on the field. Absolutely. That's what made it so dope when they both went off to college. And now for one of them to be on his way back, potentially getting drafted here, it's like, yo, this is full circle. This is a big deal, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's a big deal.
Next year, huh? 7th round.
Essentially has to be, bro. It has to be. You got the bloodline. You got the friendship. You got we came up together. They played at the same high school. They transferred to make sure they could tap in early on. And then after that was when Dino ended up moving, and then he hooked up, I think it was with Sky Moore and all that. And that's when they all played together. But early on, before all of that, yeah, man. Absolutely, bro.
I mean, he might be saying something, though, too.
That's all I'm saying. When I was like, whoa.
He might know something.
I was like, hey, man, if you're saying this, now, what have you been hearing around the dinner table? Okay, when you text Pop, what he be saying?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. What you know. That's why I was like, yo, if you said it, it hold a little bit more weight.
Right. Why do you say it if you don't think we're going to get him?
Come on now.
Unless you're just trying to make a last-second pitch to get him.
I hope so, but either way, bring him. We want him. You know I got him. He's got my pick.
Quan Summer, 323, Watts, California.
Shout out to Watts. Shout out to Watts.
David Kalari, 614, Columbus, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
B-Days, we here, 843, Hartsville, South Carolina.
Shout out to South Carolina, too, man.
We got Ryan McPherson saying D-Book over LeBron.
Ooh, that's how we talking? Y'all see what my man Brian did the other day, man. Don't play with it now. Don't play with it. Brian did what we supposed to do, man. Did you see Brian? I don't know if you saw Brian. Did you witness what Brian did the other day, man?
Funny? Remember I told you he didn't get the over on those points? I believe it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
I checked my account today.
He did hit it, huh?
He did.
Thank you. Brian ain't gonna let you
down,
baby.
Miss?
Brian ain't
gonna let you
down.
Had like 21 points.
Man, you was just ready to have negative energy towards Brian that day, man. You come in here, anything that I'm supportive of, I realize you kind of beefing with,
No.
When I said Bills, you beef with the Bills.
I bet on the Lakers. I bet on LeBron to get over on the points.
But you bet against the Bills though. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like I feel like anytime.
That's the offseason. It's been a minute for that.
No, it has not. Every time I feel like it's something like, yo, I got beef with this. I got beef with that part of you. Like it's, you know what I mean. So I just figured the LeBron part was just a part of that whole window. Like it's just a me thing. You be like, I like you, but I got beef with you too, Moats. Just so you know that. Like,
I'm just bummed out. I didn't think LeBron got the over, but then he did.
Yeah.
So we hit.
It's like Christmas money, man. Shout out, man. Let's
go.
The
Pirates.
Let's go.
Got that dog. Unfortunately, they lost yesterday to the Dodgers, but
it's all good.
There's a lot of Pirates hype right now.
Hey, bro, I tell you what. Did you see the game? Oh, man. This would have been... No, yesterday was the first game when they played the Dodgers. Yeah.
Cut you the bomb.
It was a good one. Absolutely. I was like, yo, because they went back and forth.
Came down to the wire.
Mm-hmm. Mookie Betts and all them. Yeah.
There's like a lot of buzz, though. I mean,
it is, bro. I low-key wanted to go down into the game, bro.
Ton.
I wanted to go down there because it's the Dodgers and stuff. It's like, man, and we nice right now too, bro. Come on, man.
I really want to shit on national media and everyone for talking about the Pirates, but I feel like I'm a casual,
bro. Don't do me like that. I'm a casual, man.
Right, exactly. Yep. I feel like pretty much everyone in Pittsburgh's the same way.
Yeah,
it's like I think we're all just starting to talk about the Pirates.
You better believe it. I'm king casual when it comes to the Pirates, man. They win, I will be up here talking about it. I wear my gear. When they lose, zilch, nada. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would be authentic there. I think I'd be a little bit of a hypocrite if I came out and started blasting the national media for talking about the Pirates.
If it's Steelers football,
because I haven't been talking about the Pirates.
If it's Steelers football, green light. Pirates, we can't really say nothing.
I think we're just all along for the ride.
I would agree with that, man. I would agree. That is funny, bro.
Just praying it doesn't go bad. Really, like, it feels too good to be true. I'm sorry.
Don't jinx
this
it.
is actually this
Don't
is actually a
jinx it.
serious reason why I don't want the national media to be talking
Because
about
then it's gonna jinx it and it's
exactly.
gonna go bad. We know
exactly.
this, and
like,
we'll become the
chill
butt of the
right
joke.
now. Can
Yes.
we get to midway point and we're still in
like,
first
get to
or
the
second?
break. Get to the All-Star break. Then we could do all the hyping we want to. Did you see we actually paid a guy?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Like, bro, we took care of one of our
we
own.
heisted Reynolds actually.
Low key, bro.
He waited a little too long.
I was surprised. Like, wait a minute.
He should have really tried to get us on that hot streak early on.
But yeah, it was really good to see. Like, maybe there is a changing happen here, man. A dawn of a new era.
It's just crazy. It's all happening with Cruz going down.
Yeah.
And Cruz was supposed to be
The guy.
one of the top 3 reasons why this turnaround was happening.
Yep.
But
That's crazy, man.
Just goes to show we got some depth.
So far,
we got a
so
team.
good, though, bro. So far, so good.
It's not just one player.
So far, so good.
Kutch is bringing a revival.
Come on, man.
He's actually playing like an all-star. He's playing amazing.
Though. He is, man. Tell you, bro. Kutch got
Something
the juice
about that
right
PNC
now.
Park.
Man, when he put that black gold on, it hit different. Literally, man. Come on.
Right.
I like it, though, bro. I like it.
I'll
Man,
say
let's.
like 2
I was about
more.
to say, otherwise, we could tap right into this thing, man, because I feel like we've been vibing. I didn't realize it was 21 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's been a vibe. That's that Luther. No better love. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it back.
Troy Downs, the 619 San Diego, and then Brandon Workman, the 979 C-Stat, Texas.
There it is. Well, it wouldn't be a party if I did not jump in as well. So I gotta holler at Frankie Montalano. Shout out from the 831 Salinas, California. Shout out to Salinas, California. And that shall be it. So now I am ready to roll. If you are ready as well. And shout out to Javi Berg. You weren't supposed to see that, but I did it on camera, so you did.
Okay, let's get the supers rolling, I guess. First one, other Jacob, hashtag picket fence.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, the Jacob has a moan pod beef story.
Uh-oh. Hey. It's getting spicy.
So, okay, there's 2 Jacobs that have pod beef.
2 Jacobs
With Moan and DK, because the other Jacob was the first guy
they
to
got
bring
blocked.
Up. I think that was
Yeah.
yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Now the Jacob, so that's Jacob Malesio, has
Yeah.
a story. So where's
All
the story?
right.
Is that coming up?
We're gonna find out.
Is that coming up in the super chats here?
I was about to say it's gonna be interesting now. I'm ready to hear it.
No 412. Shout out to Deke and Skywalker Moats. 100. Here we go.
Love the Skywalker. Love it. Because I am definitely up there with whoever is up in that galaxy right now. Would they say, Deke, a galaxy far, far away? Deke, I'm in that galaxy. I'm far, far, far away.
Chilla 21. What's up, boys? What up, Steeler La Familia? Deke, if we pick your guy, you got to pound a tall can White Claw on the live. Hashtag here we go. Hashtag for Franco.
Soldier.
Who's my guy?
Who is your guy? Oh, Addison. That's what he's talking about.
Right.
He's talking to Addison.
I don't think we take him at 17. If he's there at 32, I think they might splurge.
But if they do take it at 17.
Yeah, I'll do that. Of course I'll do that.
I was just say, are you committing to that?
I might do that for a select few, because he says your guy. I might pick like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
If we pick 1 or 2
Well,
of those
because I
3,
was trying to
I'll
figure out how we
struggle.
want to do it tomorrow night, man. You know, because I'm always cognizant of the alcohol consumption and the turnaround time in terms of when we do travel afterwards. So we got to make sure that whatever we do come up with, it is a vibe, but it's a safe vibe.
Sure.
Yes. So that means turn up to about 10 o'clock, and then we start to chill it out. Yeah.
Maybe Porter's on that list. I'd be pumped about that.
Any offensive lineman? Did it get you going?
I mean, I'd be good with a lot of picks in the first round, actually.
Low key, me too. I don't have like JPJ has been.
Maybe
my
we
one
just
guy.
do Porter for the Infinity
Yeah.
Gauntlet Stone.
If we get JPJ,
For the name connection.
I'm turning up. If we get
Us
JPJ, I'm
drafting a
turning up.
cornerback in the first round. Yeah, maybe I'd
Yeah.
chug off that one.
Yeah. If it's JPJ, I commit. I'll tap in.
Or do we get shots?
Well, we've done fire. I said we've done fire. Jeez, I'm tripping. We done fireball.
Right.
So we have not done fire. Yeah. We've done fireball in the past.
Yeah, get a vodka or something.
Man, I get you one of them little Grey Goose bottles, you know?
Yeah, Belvedere.
Yeah, make us feel like we uppity in here or something like that.
Kettle One.
Yeah, the Kettle One, Lord. Let's go.
Yeah, I like that idea. It might maybe JPJ is the guy. JPJ or Addison, if it's one of those two. Skydiving Heck, thoughts on Cam Smith? Good player.
No, for real, man. I like Cam Smith a lot. Versatile, good range. We thought his ball skills were good. Yeah, man, we've done a couple of breakdowns on Cam Smith, though, man. Good player. If we drafted him, we think that he would definitely be a good asset for us, would fit whether we're trying to play him inside or outside early on. But no, just like I said, a good player, man. I thought his physicality stood out the most when I would watch him and stuff. But no, I like him.
Okay. No412. Also, shout out to AJM and happy early B-Day to Q.
Let's go.
412.
Let's go.
Gorilla Mode. Shout out to Pittsburgh's newest $100 million man, Brian Reynolds. With this number one pick coming too, it seems like Pirates are building a winner. Yeah, everyone's saying it's this Dylan Cruz guy out of LSU.
Okay.
He's going to make the outfield one of the best in the league.
I like it.
We had him.
I like it. Oh, heads up. About to say, just make sure you ain't pushing it too far back on what you knock it over. I forgot to lock it there again. Totally forgot. I was like, yo, you moving back? I was like, we about to get active. Just be careful.
We got AJ Martinez saying, the Jacob, lock and load. Let's go hunting.
You know AJ Martinez ready to get in the car with whoever. If there's any type of altercation, any type of static, AJ is the guy you want on your team. AJ is always ready to roll. But AJ, we don't need any violence. We're pushing peace and prosperity, all right?
Jonathan Conkle. Houston takes Stroud at 2. I think they take Jackson Smith and Jigba at 12 then.
Ooh. A little pair it up then.
Yeah, it's a trend. That's what people are doing these days.
I like that. We're not opposed to that, are we?
I'm not.
Yeah.
32 makes more sense than 17.
Yeah.
Puma. Remember, guys, Rooney said they need to score more points. All I want is Darnell Washington. I don't care who else they get. New Canada. Who this?
Ooh.
Hashtag Air Canada 23.
Turn up for the culture there. I love that was your first super chat as well, Puma. Shout out to you for that. But yeah, man, when you start speaking that Darnell Washington, man, you know that makes me perk up, baby. So I like your energy right there. I like that a lot.
AJ Martinez, nobody blocks our crew.
Yeah.
Sabotage 7.
Yeah. Sabotage 7. Sabotage Moats and Deke chat. They gets blocked. Yeah. Sabotage everybody. I'm with you.
AJ Martinez, I think 8 will be great, but I have hopes of 7.
Huh?
He still has hopes about 7, I guess.
Do you share in that?
Oh, he finishes his statement in another chat right here. Hopes of 7 rolling up to the stadium, saying he's back.
Ooh. Is that how you feel as well? You want to see him come on out that locker room one last time?
If Kenny gets hurt, yeah, sure. Yeah.
I like how you clarify that if he gets hurt.
Yeah, it's just 8's time. It's 8's time. Let's give him his due respect. But if Kenny goes down and Mitch is stinking it up, I need to call the old gunslinger out.
I always love how this scenario has to go to Mitch stinking it up. Like, why Mitch got to be stinking it up?
Because I think Mitch could be a fine backup for a few games if we need him.
But we didn't say what if Kenny was sneaking it up. We said Kenny get hurt. What if Mitch got hurt as well?
No, Kenny's not going to stink it up.
You see what I'm saying? But we can just say what if Kenny got hurt and Mitch got hurt. You see, it's just a different perspective right there, man.
Kenny's the franchise.
Yeah.
That's the guy we picked in the first round. And I do think he's not going to stink it up. It's a big year for him.
All good.
Big year.
But you ain't got to be negative towards Mitch. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not. I'm just bringing up the hypothetical if he does. Because I actually think he's going to do good. That's actually why I bring it up. Because I think if we got to use Mitch for a month or so, Kenny's down, I think we'll be fine.
Man,
I think Mitch is the best backup in the league.
I'm with it, bro. I'm with it.
I'm happy he's back. A little bit high on the cap hit, but it is what it is. Seriously. I think it's worth it.
It's a little bit high on the cap.
It's worth it. No, it's worth it. We've talked about this.
I know. It's just funny, bro. I'm with it, though.
I think it's worth the additional M's to have him over Jacoby Brissett or Case Keenum, whatever. Yeah. You got a good relationship with Pickett.
It's a higher premium, but you know what you're getting. The product is a little bit more polished than a Jacoby Brissett. And we already know the familiarity with it as well, man. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Trust me.
Sheev Palpatine. No lie, y'all, for real. I'm terrified about any choice at cornerback in the first 2 rounds.
I get it.
Huh?
No, I get it though. I do. He said, and he came back
cursed or what?
He came back and says from us at all. He's scared of any. He's terrified of any first round cornerback that we take because of our history. And I get it. We have not had the best history. But what I will say is this, man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So when in doubt, just keep shooting. Everybody loves AI as a scorer. Everybody loves Kobe as a scorer. But man, them dudes that take 60 shots to get 20 on you, all right? To get 30 on you. So sometimes you just got to keep shooting. So we just going to keep shooting in this draft. We might not ever hit on that cornerback in the next 10 years, but we going to keep trying, all right? With 50 Cent say, get rich or die trying, we're going to get a corner or we're going to die trying. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel you, though. I could definitely feel your pain.
Devontae Foreman. Moats, quick basketball question. Are you a Lakers fan or LeBron fan? There is definitely a difference.
LeBron. Don't ever get it twisted. I'm only loyal to one player, and that player is bigger than any organization in the NBA. It is LeBron James, baby. Yes, my fandom goes where he goes, all right? And then when he retires, then I'm going to just take it back to New York. Rock with the Knicks, all right? But until that happens, it's Bron. Did you see he had the game tying shot? This is his first game tying bucket since 2018, but he did it in beautiful fashion, high off the glass with the defender coming to hit it. Then in overtime, he gets to decide and convince and go ahead bucket with Mr. Dillon Brooks talking all his noise. They were showing the stats of every time Dillon Brooks is guarded, Bruh. My man scoring at a stupid clip, crazy high buckets on him. It's just a joke. But it was pretty cool, man, because this is cause and effect. Cause and effect, man.
Yeah.
I like it, though.
He hit the game winner. It was good for him. Daniel Coleman has joined the upper room.
Shout out to Daniel Coleman and welcome to the upper room.
The game tire,
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That is it for the Super Chats right now.
Man, that was elite level timing too, Deke. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. All right, so if you ready, man, I'm ready to hop into this first topic, which is we talking about the greatest Pittsburgh Steelers draft picks of all times. Top 5 greatest draft picks of all time for the Pittsburgh Steelers, more importantly, because the NFL draft takes off tomorrow, man. We're going to be seeing if any of these new guys coming in is going to have a chance to potentially be on one of these lists, man, in the future. So that's going to be what we on today. And then obviously, we're going to pull up on TG in a little bit after that. So y'all hit that like button one time. But man, if you ready, I'm ready. You want to list yours first and then I list mine and then we kind of talk back and forth through it? Or do we reveal like how we've done in the past? You do 5, I do my 5. You do your 4, I do my 4. You do your 3, I do my 3, and so forth.
I say we just go all of them.
Let's do it then, man.
How'd you do this?
What you mean how I did it? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you go off like round value or anything like that?
Man, I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The top draft picks that I could think of.
My one doesn't change either way. I'm just.
We already know that.
My one stays the same.
Listen, the reason why you notice why I have to make the list 5. Because I already know if I just simply ask you who's your favorite draft pick, who's the greatest draft pick, who's the most impactful draft pick, who's the best draft pick of any sport all time in the history of sports, your answer is never going to change. So that's why I just expand the list.
First round pick,
you see what I mean?
04.
That's why I just expand the list. Come on now. It's easy. I know how you roll. So I'm like, yeah, I might make it a top 6 next time. I'm like, all right, cool. Now I see how you got your list. Yeah. But
I mean, it's the truth.
As long as it's your truth, that's all that matters, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, you go.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Why I gotta go? You did all that talk. I want you to go first. I like when you go first.
All right, fine. I mean, mine's pretty simple then.
Mine is too. I'm with you.
I mean, the round value thing could make things really interesting.
Now, why is that for you?
Oh, because you got guys like Mike Webster picked in the 5th round, AB in the 6th.
So if you're going, because value does matter. Value definitely matters. So put it like this, right? In terms of me, when I was thinking of my list, I took into account the value of where the player was picked. I took into account the height that player got as a player. I also think about hardware. What did they actually accomplish, not just as an individual, but as a team? And then I also think of them in terms of what's your character like I need to know that too. And obviously because of a certain individual that is very much in every conversation when you talk about greatest Steelers, we know, so it affected in a lot of that in there. And then it was more so just, do I like this player or do I like that player? Yeah.
Rocky Blyer in the 16th round.
That's kind of crazy.
LC Greenwood in the 10th round. Like, yeah, that's crazy. LC Greenwood's in the Hall of Fame.
I do have a question. If a player was, well, no, they have to be drafted. So even if it was a 7th round draft and they went undrafted, then technically they don't make the list. You're right. Yeah,
undrafted don't make the list.
Even if he was a 16 round can't make the list though, because that is technically a draft pick. So I like that.
Yeah, that was before they cut it off on the 7 rounds.
That definitely is, man. That's funny.
Big Ben 1. I'm gonna go Mean Joe 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Terry 3.
Shout out to Terry.
This is a little bit different than my Mount Rushmore. Big Ben 1, Mean Joe 2, Terry 3. This is where it gets interesting. AB in the 6th round is just unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Webster in the 5th round is just unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I got those top 3 locked, I mean, Big Ben, you got the GOAT quarterback. I don't care where you draft them. Same with Terry Bradshaw. You got the guy for the 70s, the guy leading that dynasty. You need a quarterback, too. I mean, he was that dude. And then Mean Joe, he is like the godfather of Steelers football.
Yeah.
So those 3, like, locks to me. Now it gets interesting with a Troy, a Lambert. Troy in round 1, Lambert was in round 2, Ham in round 2, Mel Blount round 3.
It's a lot of them, bro.
Hines Ward round 3, then Webster in round 5. Ooh, even Franco.
Mm-hmm.
Even Franco. We got a lesson taught to us whenever he passed, and we got to learn all the history. Like, we didn't even win a playoff game
until he was Franco. Here, man.
Then that started.
Franco did it,
dynasty.
Man.
Like,
Franco
matters.
did it.
That absolutely matters, man. So, wow. Okay, if we're not going based off value, I gotta throw in Franco, and then it's between Troy and Lambert. I'll go Lambert. I might put Lambert. Lambert, Franco, T4.
So you lost me at the end. So let me hear that again. So I'm about to say you lost me.
You could have Lambert at 4. You could have Franco at 4. I don't care. They just both make the top 5.
Okay.
That's my list.
All right. I was actually in the middle of trying to create a poll with some names for the people to kind of vote on who they would put in as their greatest draft picks as well. I didn't think you was going to finish talking that quick, though. You kind of caught me off guard, Deke. I wasn't ready, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. So I will pause on putting that poll in, you guys, right now. All right. So with that being the case, though, starting at number 5 on my list, I went with Jack Lambert, man. That's why I got a shirt on today. Why? Because he was a heck of a player. Depot, Rookie of the Year, 4-time Super Bowl champ, All-Pro, all of that other highlights, accolades, and stuff like that. But more importantly, man, to me, when I think of Steelers football, when I think of Steelers defense, his face is the first thing that comes to my mind. Yes, we know Joe Green is the guy, and we've all heard that, even, dating back to the Chief. But the face of Jack Lambert, the boogeyman, Dracula, all of the things that we call that, man, for me, that was one of the ones where I'm just like, man, I just love his game. I love the physicality. I love the fact that dudes were actually scared to play against this man. And he was going to puff a port in the middle of kicking your butt out there on the field, which is still just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. So that's why I have him at number 5. At number 4, this was one of those ones that I feel like, man, of the younger generation, man, he's one of them dudes that really, like, popped back up and made defense fun, made defense legit, made it cool to be a guy on defense and still be able to get commercials, still be able to get buzz around you. You got the cool nickname Baby Jesus. So I'm talking Troy Polamalu, man. That was the guy I went with at number 4. I just thought that his impact to the game, when you talk about a defense filled with all of this talent out there, and everybody knows the guy with the hair is the best player out there. When you talk about arguably one of the greatest defenders of all time, like, he's in those conversations. Like I said, man, just being one of the first dudes on defense, rocking the Head and Shoulders commercial, like, really getting it going, really having people know who defenders are, man, because usually that was just a quarterback, wide receiver, running back thing, man. So I thought for Troy, man, he's definitely my guy. So that's why I have him at 4. At number 3, I couldn't appreciate it all the way when he was alive. Obviously, we still appreciated him, but we know once he passed away, just the amount of information, the amount of stories that came out from some of the older people that watched him play, and just hearing the impact of him, man. I know you had Terry Bradshaw on your list, but people also talk about the Franco Harris element and what he brought to this team and what he brought to this offense, and how he also was one of the most important players. Some people argue that he was the most important guy on those offenses, on those teams back then, man. So that's why I got Franco at number 3. At number 2, Deke was right, man. This guy belongs on any list when you're talking about all-time greats. So Ben Roethlisberger, a.k.a. my teammate, a.k.a. my quarterback. What you mean, wow? He was going to be on my list, man. You know how I feel about 7. I only give you a hard time.
On your Mount Rushmore.
No, because I like to give you a hard time. That's all, man. But on my list, though, man, 7 definitely is up there, man. When you talk about the second wave, right? 7 was the guy. We know the defense matters, and the defense definitely, dominated during those times under Dick LeBeau. But we know what 7 is. We've seen what 7 can do. I've witnessed it on numerous occasions, both in practice and in stadium. And he's just one of those dudes, man, that we can all relate to the Heinz Field era, and we know that that's 7. We know that 7 and Heinz is synonymous. When you see him out there, man, we knew what it was going to be. So that's why for me, I had to have him at number 2. And at number 1, we all know it's Mean Joe Green, baby. When the boss man say this is what a Steeler is, how do you knock that? I mean, we know in terms of the statistics, once he joined the team, not the first year, but shortly after that, we started to win a ton. Super Bowls. When you talk about Mean Joe Green, is the only dude I know could punch somebody in the nuts, stump on somebody, and then have a Coca-Cola commercial and be looked at as a good guy. It's the craziest thing, but that's because of how dominant of a player he is, or he was, excuse me for that. But ultimately for me, that's why I have Mean Joe as my number 1 greatest Steelers draft pick of all time. So quick recap of my list. At number 5, I had Jack Lambert. At number 4, I went with Troy Polamalu. At 3, Franco Harris. 2, Big Ben. And number 1, I had Joe Green. And if you could, real quick, recap yours 5-1 as well.
Yeah, I got T4 with Lambert and Franco. Again, don't care who's 4, don't care who's 5. They're in the top 5. And then Bradshaw at 3, Mean Joe at 2, Big Ben at 1. So I guess the only difference between our two was I have Terry, you have Troy.
Yeah. And I was contemplating Terry, man, because Terry does have the 4 rings, and Terry was the quarterback back then, and we understand also, like you said, man, you got to have a quarterback.
I feel like it's with that time period too. Mm-hmm. The importance of a lot of those 60s. I don't. That was late 60s, I guess, or early 70s. One of them was 69. I think was it. I think Mean Joe was 69, and then it started in the early 70s with all these other picks. Yeah, like the importance of that was our team sucked, and then like you had to hit on these guys, and Bradshaw was slated to be our franchise quarterback, and it ended up working out. I think he was the number 1 overall pick. So, yeah, like him, Franco, Mean Joe, Lambert. I mean, you could have Mel Blount and Webster.
Because that's what
There's all these other guys.
Mel
Jack
Blount,
Ham.
Mel Blount doesn't even make my list. And I'm like, we know who Mel Blount is. We know what he did individually as a team. Jack Ham. I mean, I got Jack Lambert on my shirt, but we know you can make a case that Jack Ham was better than Jack Lambert. My whole thing was one was just the athlete of the group, one was the bully of the group. I'm not an athlete. I'm a bully when it comes to that part, you know? So that's why I thought more of that lane. But, man, there's so much talent. Hines Ward, Antonio Brown, you know? You talk Stallworth. It's like, man, these are some dudes, man, that have come here, and that doesn't even count for the offensive line guys. Like you talked about with Webster, Pouncey,
in the 5th round,
Faneca. I'm just like, man, we got some dudes, man. We got dudes here.
It's that Steelers legacy, though.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is, man.
Just ooze greatness here.
It is, man. It is. Shout out to Jerome Bettis, though. He's my favorite. How about that? I just wanted to throw that out there.
Minka can't be on this list, huh?
I love Minka as well. He's my favorite. He's my second favorite. Let me think. Who else makes my list?
James Ferrier.
Oh, love me some Potsy. Oh man, love me him. Yeah. Let me see. James Harris. Oh yeah. Not drafted. Love James Harris. Love him. Let me see who else came over here.
Did we pick him up first though?
It don't matter. He wasn't drafted. It's like the Donnie Show rule. Gotta be drafted. Mm-hmm.
But it counts for a rule of another category.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nope.
I think that's where you're getting at.
I think Debo started out in
right?
Baltimore. Debo started out in Baltimore, if I remember correctly. Then came to Pittsburgh. Then went to Cincinnati.
It's a gray area then. He was back and forth with a bunch of teams. I don't know who was first though.
Yeah. Let me think. Who else? What other all-time Steeler great do I love? Let me think.
Anyone know about Harrison in the chat?
We're just gonna assume that he was not in Pittsburgh first. Okay. You Joe Hayden. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite corners all the time for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe Hayden. Yep. Love me some Joe Hayden. Love Joe Hayden.
Interesting list.
Will Allen. You know Will Allen? Oh, love Will Allen. Yep. Oh, that's my type of safety right there, man. You give me Will Allen and Minka Fitzpatrick. Oh yeah. Yep. That'd be my bunch. Yeah. That's a great defense right there. I love that unit. What?
Just reading the comments.
Just saying, man.
Juan Rangel says no mudbloods.
He's saying, why y'all doing that? Don't do that. Don't do that. You heard all the guys I was naming, right? You see, we had something.
Well, I guess it's literally impossible for this list.
Yeah.
For this list that we're doing.
For this list,
because we are talking about the draft and who the Steelers drafted.
Mm-hmm.
But if we did another list,
we ain't do that though.
Top 5.
We didn't say that.
Top 5 guys we traded for.
That's different.
Top 5 guys we didn't draft.
There we go. Yeah, I'm just glad that the way that you're wording it is really nice, and we can keep it like that. Okay, we just keep the wording just like that.
Bus might be one.
Yeah, he's got to be up there.
I have to think about that. Minka might have snuck himself into the top 5 already.
For a fact, who would we say has had more impact through a trade?
Bus, but
that's what I'm saying.
We got to see Minka's career still play out.
Yeah, he got to get some hardware.
And then in terms of free agency, I don't know why Ferrier keeps popping up in my head.
And in fact, Ryan Clark. I love me some Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
I love me some Ryan Clark.
That was a good free agent pickup.
Love me some Ryan Clark.
Really was.
Yeah. Who else was drafted here? So what about Larry Foote? He wasn't drafted here, right?
I think he was.
Oh, dang.
He ended up going to he did the AZ trip and then he went to Detroit for a minute.
Yeah, any of those guys that were not drafted here, though, are my
favorites.
Oh,
my. This is a sleeper pick. This is an unreal pick right here. Johnny Unitas.
Huh?
Yeah, we had him. I think we drafted him, too.
All right.
I got to see if he was undrafted or not. No, we had him. We had him first. We had him before the Colts, anyone else.
Why are y'all trying to play?
And we let him go. I'm being dead serious.
Bro?
No. I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious. We let him go.
I'm not hearing this. Stop this, man.
Think of the quarterbacks we could have had. We could have had him. Now, I don't know how long he plays and if that affects our 70s dynasty and we never get Bradshaw.
Johnny Unitas was here?
We could have had Unitas, Bradshaw, then Marino, and then Ben.
I got to see this Johnny U stuff, bro.
No, I'm being dead serious. From Pittsburgh. Why the Pittsburgh Steelers cut Johnny Unitas?
Cut Johnny Unitas?
Yeah.
Oh, this is crazy.
Look at him.
That's really
Look at him in the black and gold.
Ew, what are you doing? How do you cut Johnny?
That's a Color Rush jersey, too.
It is. It's pretty fire, bro. That definitely is a Color Rush. Long sleeve edition.
Okay, let me try to get into this real quick.
Bro, what?
That's trying to see if he was drafted. I promise you we had him rookie year.
Okay,
he was a 9th round pick.
Yeah, he's got the uni on.
9th round pick? Am I botching this up?
Wow.
He'll never amount to nothing.
Wow.
One of our guys in the front office said.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy. Did they say why he cut him?
Pick 102.
They thought he was just trash?
Okay, I'll read these paragraphs.
There's no way they thought Johnny was trash. We got time. We got like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And shout out to the homies that still
It seems like a really good story.
Shout out to the homies that
Dan Rooney was co-managing the Steelers draft with Ray Byrne during that time. While they still had to gain approval of Art Rooney and Walt Kiesling. They generally deferred to their judgment. Dan Rooney knew how good Unitas was, and with pick 102, Unitas was selected. Kiesling thought they were nuts. Though he grew and filled out, he was still scrawny, but that didn't even matter as Kiesling considered him too dumb to play. Kiesling was a very smart guy himself, but perhaps too much for his own good. When he got an idea, he lashed onto it like a pit bull, and no one could change his mind. And his mind was made up about Unitas. Despite doing everything asked of him, and even with a desperate attempt from the then 23-year-old Dan Rooney trying to convince a Hall of Famer about a football decision, no one could persuade him different. And Art Rooney refused to interfere with his coach's decision. So Kiesling, I guess, was the coach at the time.
Wow.
Despite knowing all along his decision, Kiesling did not let Unitas go until after the final preseason game, leaving him without any chance to sign with another team. Dan Rooney confirmed that Unitas unloaded on Kiesling when he was cut, as he even wasn't given a chance. With his NFL hopes all but crushed and a wife and a new baby to support, Unitas grabbed onto a job with a steel mill and played semi-pro with the Bloomfield Rams. Sometime later, Dan Rooney recanted a story about a chance encounter with Unitas while driving his father and Kiesling. You want me to read this?
Yes, please. This is interesting, bro. I'm hooked.
A car sped past us. I recognized Unitas' distinct, flat-topped crew cut and prominent ears. That's Johnny Unitas in the car, I said. Catch him, Dad said. At the next red light, I pulled up next to him, and I could see John and his wife, Dorothy, and their daughter, Anna, with him. And Dad rolled down his window and yelled out, "John, how you doing? Mr. Rooney.
What?
I hope you catch on with another team and have a great career." "Thank you, Mr. Rooney," John replied, genuinely pleased. Keys slumped in the back seat, looking like he just swallowed a large spoonful of vinegar and growled, "He'll never amount to anything."
Dang.
The light changed and we both pulled off going our separate ways.
So he really was feeling that way about him.
Yeah, it seemed like ownership. Like
Rooney
Rooney's
liked
wanted
him.
to keep him.
Keys didn't.
Right, they didn't want to interfere with the coach's decision.
Wow.
Yeah, we drafted Johnny Unitas. I mean, that's a underrated pick you could throw on here.
Time out. So we're a part of Johnny's villain origin? Is that what happened?
It's sad too because he's
That's
from
what
here.
it seems like.
He's from Pittsburgh.
We motivated him to go be a Hall of Famer. We created Johnny U. That's what we did, man. We created him, bro.
Sad.
Wow, that's crazy. Shout out to Mr. Rooney though. Mr. Rooney
We
had
can
an
maybe
eye.
have 8 or 9 rings.
Mr. Rooney had an eye for it. You saw that. Mr. Rooney was beating the table. He said, "That's the guy. I like him." Dang, I even hope you get a job. Hope you get on, have a great career. That's poly. That's dope right there.
Yeah, think if we had Unitas, we won some NFL. Because I don't even think the Super Bowl is around yet.
It's like world champion, like
Right,
with
NFL
the Browns are winning.
championships, they called them. So we get a couple of those,
Wow.
and then I think we get a couple Super Bowls with Marina for sure with those 80s teams.
Wow.
80s and 90s teams. We can maybe
You
have
said
10.
Marino.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm just
combo.
thinking.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
thinking of having 2 quarterbacks that
Who
we
we could
had. We
have-
basically had if we wanted, and we just passed on.
No, we did have one of them. We for a fact
Oh, we
had
could
the
have.
one.
We
could have
Marino
easily
was
had the
there
other
in the
one.
draft.
Yeah, we could
and
easily have
passed on him.
Marino. Yeah. Jeez.
2 Pittsburgh guys
Wow.
too. 2 Pittsburgh guys.
Wow.
Like how do you? That's why I pick it's the redemption story.
That is crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm shocked, man. I had no
Yeah.
clue. I learn something every day, man. And see, I thought I only learned something when I'm like researching. But look at that, man. Deke then contributed to my knowledge, and I feel smarter now, man.
Don't thank me. Thank I forget
Still
who it
Nation,
was in the
right?
chat.
Or-
Well, they have the story.
Well, they have this. Yeah.
We read that, but someone in the chat brought up Unitas, and I
You're
guess
right.
that sparked my
That
memory.
sparked
It
the
was Thomas
combo.
Riley. Yeah.
Shout out to Thomas Riley then, man. Shout out. Because, yeah, just across the board. That was very interesting, man. The story. I like that, though, bro. Oh, dang. I like that a lot, man. Okay. All right.
Well, this was a good one. I like this topic. It's TG time though, huh?
It is time to go call this crazy man up and see what's going on around there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what happening over there. If he politicking or not, holding court.
Last TG convo before the draft.
Ooh. You're right.
See how he's feeling.
Kind of makes me nervous. About to bump this Luther on y'all. Why stop playing with me? Oh, he just texted me. Need 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I could read the super chats then.
Let's
We
do
probably got like 4 or 5.
Let's do that.
Okay. First, we got Cal Monier. Trey Young broke my heart last night. Seas were up 12 with 5 minutes left at home.
The Trey went crazy.
I still see us going to the finals, but who do you think is better, Jalen or JT? They're both overrated a little bit, but I'd go JT.
JT is more talented, but I feel like Jalen got more dog in him.
Right.
Yeah. Like, Jalen, he got the Kobe mindset. JT got the Kobe talent. If I could just combine the two, then I would have my player. But I'm going to go JB. I'm going to go with him, man. He's like, he give me my Jimmy Butler vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to roll that way.
Nope, 412. Shout out to Pickett for using the legendary handstands.
I did hear about the story. They said, well, I ain't hear the story, but I was like,
it's an old story.
So
I
like
reported on this last year.
You did. I
Old
was like,
story.
man, I feel like I heard this before.
Come on, man.
I like that. Deke broke that news first. Give Deke some love.
I guess the information that we didn't get, though, with my reporting was that he actually wore a splint to bed.
Yeah.
But he was doing a bunch of the stretching techniques, he said, because I wanted to ask if he was using handstands.
Yeah.
There were rumors, there was speculation. His
There was.
hand actually
There
grew
definitely was,
from
man.
the combine to the pro day. So how did it happen?
Yeah.
I thought it was handstands. A lot of people thought it was handstands.
It is crazy to think, though, that
But he said no handstands.
It's crazy to think he really, like, went about making sure he could stretch his hand out for the measurables.
That's what he said. I'll do anything.
It's crazy. But I'm like, does the hand even matter now? Like, no one cares about his hand size right now. Can you throw the ball or not?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
But no, he confirmed he did not use handstands.
Listen, I slept with a split on my hand.
I think handstands is under right now. I haven't heard from them in a while.
Well, that's because y'all got popped already. Y'all like Balco. You feel me? You can't get a pop right now, man. You pop too soon. Yeah, D-Hop missed 6 games behind y'all, man.
True, right. He got popped with it, and Pickett confirmed he didn't use it.
Yeah, so now it's like, whoa, we got 2 negative hits on the approval rating right now.
Yeah. Still waiting for something positive. Maybe they could turn it around, but I think they're bankrupt. I don't think they've been doing any selling, doing any business.
Yeah.
Hymnal star. Santonio has to be one of the highest value picks in Steelers history. Dude won us a Super Bowl while we were about to lose that game.
Oh, no, if we talking value is a totally different conversation. I'm with you on that. It's a ton of, like, the value conversation definitely has legs. And when you're talking Santonio, when you're talking Antonio Brown, when you're talking to Mike Webster and company, without a doubt. But that's why I was just kind of like, man, let's just go top 5 greatest. So then we ain't got to hear about you trying to make a case for this guy because he was drafted over this guy, even though this guy was a butt kicker. So give me the butt kicker. But I do like that value. We might have to spend the block one day on this value convo, though, because there's definitely a lot of nuance with that.
Come on, here. Like Coach T said, we have no glaring needs. I truly believe if we went into the season with the team we got now, playoffs, we're about to be even deeper.
Man, preaching to the choir, baby. You're preaching to the choir.
Yeah, I think we can rattle off double digits with this squad right now.
Let's go. Hey. So it's been coming up to my attention. It's been coming to my attention over here, man. I think they still got beef, bro.
Who?
I think you still got beef, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
With who?
With said the other show.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
They're saying that they want to fight you, bro.
Who?
Like they called you specifically out.
No way.
Nah, mess.
No
But
way.
I was trying
we
to
have
follow
to
it.
hear that story.
Yeah, we
though.
do. I want to hear the story.
I see it.
Because I've been seeing it like throughout the chat, though. I keep seeing the names pop up, but
It
I
was
haven't had a
DJ
chance to like.
Camalacio.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm stopped on it right now. He says Moats, Ramon, and DK blocked me after I said your names.
Yeah. See, I was like, I keep it flashed over there. I was like, yo, what happened?
So
what happened?
The other Jacob got blocked. Now the Jacob got blocked as well.
Is it mistaken identity though? Do they think it's the same Jacob?
Oh no, it's different ones.
No, I'm saying it's
I
mistaken
don't
identity. You sending me because like we know the Jacob and the other Jacob. I would have said, did he tell you something on the way before he blocked you? But
yeah, maybe we need a story. What exactly did you say?
Drop the story. What happened? Because last time we got details. Last time we did get details, it made a little bit sense. He was like, man, I just pulled up because Moats and Deke ain't got no show today. It's like, yo, that's a vibe, but doesn't sound like you were eager to be there to just be there. You know what I'm saying? So we need a story. Is there a story behind why you got blocked as well, man? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Did you just go into the chat and literally just type in Moats and Deke?
Yo, I'm here for Moats and Deke chat, bro. Where the culture at? What's upper room? Like,
I don't know what the exact message is.
We need some context. Because otherwise, you can have us over here reacting without knowing enough info. And we don't want to do that. Nah.
Let's go, UW. Mud Blood list is better than a list without Troy.
Whoa.
He's shitting on me. He's ripping on me.
Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute, man.
He's ripping on me there.
Wait a minute.
He doesn't like my list.
Troy's
might be 6.
Why he got his mud blood?
Mention.
What was the mud blood?
Troy's on my Mount Rushmore though.
Mud blood? What? This is crazy. Mudblood. And you trying to make it, oh, man, he's complimenting Yola. He's tearing out my list.
I thought, he is taking a shot at you, too.
Yeah.
He's taking a shot at both of us.
Yeah, but
it seems like a little bit more to you now.
Yes.
I thought he meant, like, if you made a list of Mudbloods, that list would be better than one without Troy.
No, absolutely not. He was saying, my list.
He's talking to you.
Speaking on me. Yes. That was like, whoa, what? Wait a pause. Jeez Louise. Did TG really text me 5 minutes later?
He needs 5 more?
No, like he texted me right on the dot 5 minutes later from when he texted me saying that he's good to go now.
He's ready to go?
I was like, yo, that's crazy. It was like legit 5 minutes though.
Okay.
All right.
While you get that going, I'll read this one. Mike Hood, what's up, Moats and Deke?
What's happening?
After going undrafted, the Pittsburgh Steelers signed him as a rookie free agent.
Well, he's not on my list then. He's not on my list.
Shout out to the Steelers fam in the chat. Let's go.
Remove him from my list. Huh. If that was his first team, I don't want to hear it.
So what is your list you're talking about? Is this like your favorite Steelers of all time?
Yes, my favorite Steelers of all time. Not the greatest Steelers of all time, my favorite Steelers of all time. And if your first contract had your name and the Pittsburgh Steelers up there together, you're not on my list.
You're banned.
Yep, you're not on my list. So let's call up TG, and he's not on my list either because he can relate to that, what I just said. So he's definitely not on my list. Just letting him know now. I might just say that when I say hey to him. You got me?
What up?
Now, before I intro you, I'm gonna just tell you, you're not on my list of favorite Steelers of all time. Okay, I just had to get that off my chest because your first contract had Steelers up there. So anybody whose first contract ever said Steelers, you're not on my list. I love guys who see now you're doing too much. I don't. Nope. Anybody. So I love James Ferrier. I love Joe Hayden. Minka Fitzpatrick is the greatest safety of all time. Ryan Clark is a close second. You see what I'm going with this thing?
Those aren't purebred. Minka's kind of like a purebred.
Kind of not. Nope. Don't you do that. Kind of not. His first contract was in Miami. Did I tell you how much I love Jerome Bettis? I love Jerome Bettis. That is the greatest running back of all time. Jerome Bettis. You see what I'm saying? I love the bus. Love the bus. All right.
TG, are you saying? You know what I'm saying? Wait, are you saying like if they sign in less than 2 years after they start their career?
Nope. That is not how it works.
Is that what you're trying to say?
If your first contract says the Pittsburgh Steelers, then by rule you're a pure blood, right? So you are not on my list if your first contract says Steelers. So TG, you are not on my list. You will never be on my list. You, Vince, Shay, S2, I'm trying to think who else. Jarvis, Bud, Chick.
Me, Vince, and Jarvis were born together.
See, wow. See, now you're doing a lot. You are doing a lot right now. You are doing a lot, okay? Because when Bud and Shay got born here, I got adopted, all right? So I was in there too. But I don't want to hit none of that, all right? So none of y'all are ever going to be my favorite, all right? Joe Hayden is the greatest corner to ever come here in Pittsburgh. All right, and then after that, give me Will Allen too. I'm gonna throw Will. Give me Frenchie.
No,
Frenchie.
Will Allen's a purebred.
No, he is not. He started in Tampa. I thought he started in Tampa. Did he start in Tampa? Check it out. Check it out.
He bounced around a little bit.
I feel like he started in Tampa and then came here early on.
Will started here, left.
We are gonna get to the bottom of this because if that's the case, then he's not on my list either.
Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa. He's on my list. I love Will Allen. He's one of my favorite Steelers of all time. In fact, I think he's top 5 greatest safety of all time. Oh, even better. The earlier you go for somebody else, the more I like you over here. Yep. So he is definitely on my list. All right, so let me go ahead and just throw that out there. Now that I have cleared the air, because I don't want to talk about you behind your back. All right, and that's my thing. I'm like, I'm not gonna talk about you behind your back. I said before I even intro you, I'm gonna let you know you are not on my list. All right.
Yeah. I hear you.
So now that we are past that part, man, it's great to talk to you, man. For those that don't know, man, we got the one and only, the former Pittsburgh Steeler, the mountaineer from West Virginia, almost heaven. But more importantly, this is my locker mate. And that new episode of Locker Mates did just drop. Make sure y'all tap in on that. But we talking about Terence Garvin, a.k.a. TG.
Yeah.
Man, it's always good to hear from your partner. Always
claps and everything.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, man? It's the pure blood conversation has removed claps from happening right now. All right. Once we get past this portion of our lives, we're gonna be good. But as long as this draft is going on and it's happening around this time frame, it's gonna be some tension between us. All right. It's always some tension because the way that you're going to welcome guys to the Steeler family is going to be a little bit different than how I welcome guys to the Steeler. You be like, oh man, you know, I relate to that, man. First contract guy. Hey, fool, hey, pure blood. I see you, baby.
I don't relate to none of this.
This is also true.
A 3-day tryout. They told me I couldn't get no tights.
I remember that convo. But your first contract did say Steelers, and it was black and gold on the paper. Mine was blue and red, and it was snowing.
I changed my password today, but when they asked me my first job, a lot of times it says Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
Pure blood.
Wow. When they say first job, Steelers.
Pure blood.
Yo. That is foul. That is foul, man.
That's
Yikes.
Yikes. First W-2.
Yikes.
Like
Yo.
yeah.
Oh my god. The first W-2?
No one can take that from
That's crazy.
No, that's a moment. First
that
W2.
is the first W-2 hit different when you like, whoa. It's like the surprise, the shock. I'm pissed off and I'm excited. Oh, yours says Steelers. That's crazy. Yo.
Like, what you mean?
Yo, that is crazy, man.
They gave me $2,000 and taxed me $1,000. Sent me home with paying back the mortgage.
Say, hey, and drive yourself back to while you at it, all right? Jeez. Yo.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
No respect to the pure blood, but respect to everything else. I respect your journey. I don't respect your pure. I hate all the pure blood talk, okay? I'm not a fan of the pure blood talk. But I love your journey, though, because I can relate to your journey, all right? But not that pure blood talk. I don't want to hear none of that. None of that. But, man, we obviously got something, you know, that's going to be fun that we're going to do today with you on the show as we work together in this 3-way mock draft. But before we get to that, I did want to get a chance to get your thoughts because over the weekend we did have some of our NFL brothers get suspended for violating the gambling policy. Obviously gave my thoughts on it, but I did want to extend that floor to you, man, to just talk and give your thoughts on this thing, man. 5 players.
I get more details on it. I think you should be able to bet on college football.
Okay.
I think you should be able to bet on college. I think you should be able to bet on hockey. I think you should bet on soccer if you want to. Water polo, frisbee, whatever.
That boy said water polo. Salute.
As long as it's not pro football, I think you should be able to bet on it. Like they still people, you know. And I get it. You're an athlete. I get it. But it's like, I don't know. I thought that was tough. I heard some of them got caught betting on college.
Yeah.
So,
I heard some of them got caught betting on NFL games.
Yeah.
That should be a death penalty, though. You shouldn't walk that back off.
Facts.
Yeah. I think Pete Rose never walked that back off.
He still ain't got it off. It's still on his jacket right now. Yeah, that ain't off of him.
I think that's a death penalty. You shouldn't bet on NFL games because you got a chance to affect something. You might know somebody that could affect something. It's just too close to home.
That's what I tried to explain. I was like, man, between our relationships from guys that you knew coming out of high school, the guys you play with in college, the guys you meet on the pre-draft process, your training process, you might have the same agent, what you do in the offseason, you in Vegas, Miami, New York, like, bro, we just know too many people. The information that we're able to get ahead of time is just too crazy.
Yeah, so I don't like that. I don't think you should be able to do that. But I think in terms of betting on college, and I know people can say it's all the same because you could know college kids too and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that is true. But I just think it's different, you know? Like it's not the sport that you're directly in. Like it's not the direct league that you're in. I think you should be able to bet on anything that's not your direct sport, you know?
So TG, here's what happened though. They did bet on college. The problem was that they bet at the NFL facility. The two guys,
in the locker room.
One of them was Jamison Williams. They just got 6-game suspensions. The guys that bet on the NFL games, they got cut already. So you can basically bet, like if you're an NFL player, you could bet on any sport. It just can't be at the facility.
And I think that's cool. I think that's all right. You know, I get it. And he probably shouldn't have did it at the facility. That might have been a bad move. Yeah, obviously it was a bad move, but that might have been like I wasn't thinking that one out.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you could wait probably like an hour and go get it at the spot.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and the thing that I was also saying was this: it's like, man, a ton of dudes have probably bet in the locker room, and it's not a big deal. I mean, we've seen it, but the difference is when there is an investigation because you got guys betting on league games.
That's what got him.
It doesn't matter that you only bet in college. It's the Dragnet. It's like, bro, all of y'all got to get got now because of that. So when I think of it, it's just like, man, Jameson is almost wrong place, wrong time. Even though he was a part of it, it's just like, dang, man, if this happened 2 weeks ago, you would have been fine. But because...
I mean, bro, you know how it is, bro. We might be on a Saturday at the facility.
That's what I'm saying. We know how it goes.
And it was probably one of them, I'm trying to get this in real quick.
Bro, let me hurry up. I got to get ready to bounce anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, let me hurry up and get this in. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's like, I think that was just, like bad move. Yeah. You know? To me, honestly, and it sounds bad, but I'm like, bro, it's just so many other ways you can get about this. Like, it's nothing to hand one of your boys a phone and be like, bet.
Like, come on, bro. It ain't hard.
This whole thing could be avoided. Like, it's just... I think it's stupidity. I hate it for Jameson Williams.
Right.
It's like, you just got back.
Yeah.
Like, we just waited on you for a whole year. They still drafted you in the first, waited on you knowing you wasn't going to play. You get back, give a little flash. Now they got to wait again. Like, they're going to start to get used to not being in there in a minute.
And that ain't good. That is not good, man.
If you let them see what it's like without you, they'll learn life without you.
Oh, you know TG gonna come with the quotables now, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, don't
let them see what it's like.
Listen, D, TG, the one who told me don't walk around here with no shirt on all the time, babe. When they start getting used to what you look like, hey, man, it don't hit the same. Hey, it ain't as jacked anymore. You don't look as good no more. He was like, yo, imagine.
Bro, true story.
True story. What he told?
Moats used to wear all his swag to practice. I'm like, bro,
he's like, don't you do that, bro. Don't do that.
They gonna get used to that. You can't show your arms at practice. That's the rule. That's the law.
Does anyone else have this theory?
No. Man, TG started it. It's legit though. It is legit though. We gathered data. We checked this out. It is legit, bro. The dudes that show it in practice, it don't hit the same and they be gone a lot faster, bro.
You can't show your arms at practice.
Everybody, bro, hey, keep the sleeves rolled up, bro.
Keep the sleeves.
Come on, bro.
Come to the game with the
come on, man. Don't drop the top on Monday. Drop the top on Saturday. You feel me? Don't you drop that top on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because it ain't gonna hit the same on Friday.
It's not gonna be the same. I'm telling you.
They done seen that drop already. They done seen it.
Get ready for the weekend. This is facts,
bro. This like facts, bro. Facts. And I tell you this. I altered it, and my life changed. That's all I'm saying, man. I altered it. My life changed. The smiles got bigger. Everything was awesome. All right. TG know what's up, man. That's why we laugh about it, but this is real convos that take place, Deke. This was a real life convo.
The boys, you gotta know.
We were sitting at the locker just the same way me and you sitting right here, Deke. It's like, bro, you can't be going out there like that every day, bro. Like, you doing too much, man. You gotta chill on this now. Cause I'm in Buffalo, bro. We ain't got that in Buffalo, man. I'm gonna put it on. We coming out that thing. Look, every day's game day. Cause Sundays weren't so hot for us.
Bro, Moats used to
the
come
coaches
out there
are aware of this, or do they not even know?
I don't know if they're aware of it. I don't know if the coaches
like
are aware.
It's like a subconscious thing.
It's definitely a player's thing, though, bro. For a fact, it's a player's thing, man.
It's a thing. Moats used to go out there with everything. He showed the calves. If you know Moats, Moats got the big calves. I'm like, bro, cover
said
all
he gonna
this up,
show
bro.
the calves. Yo.
Yeah, cover all this up. Show him on the weekend.
After that, bro, I'm out that thing in tights and sweatsuits every day, bro. No skin showing, bro. Yeah. But it worked, though, bro. It definitely worked. I'm telling you, it worked, bro. TG knows what he's talking about, man. It worked. So respect.
I hope he knows what he's talking about with cornerbacks, because I took your boy Ricks in that mock draft. I waited on corner. I was like, okay, can I get a CB1 late, like TG saying?
I thought that was a great pick.
Hey.
I see you on to something. I see you on to
TG
something.
even pulled up in the comment section too. I seen it. He was like, I see you got my boy Ricks. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just know that Eli Ricks,
advice.
That was a move right there. That was definitely a vibe.
That's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a guy in this draft. That's one of these quiet assassins in this draft. I'm starting to, I done did my real homework, my due diligence. There's some quiet assassins in this draft that's not getting talked about. Yeah.
I like it though. Shout out to the Eli Ricks out there, man. Shout out to the Eli Ricks reference, baby. All right, the next thing though we got to talk about. AA run and went to the AFC East, huh?
Yeah, we knew that was coming.
So what's up then, man? Are they the Super Bowl favorites? Yes or no?
Yeah, everything's running.
Is this
through
the
New
same
York.
energy you had a few weeks ago?
So I'm just making sure. So they the Super Bowl favorites. So everything go through New York. They the Super Bowl favorites right now. What you telling me?
They
that was
are
showing. Okay, so it's AR8. That what you trying to tell me? Is that what you telling me? TG, you trying to tell me, TG, for real, that you saying the Jets, the New York Jets, the New York Jets are the favorite to win it all right now because of Aaron Rodgers? Is that what you trying to tell me, man?
JETS.
Man, all right. So they getting it out the third. So they getting it out. They're gonna be the third team making it out the AFC East. What you trying to tell me, man? They gonna be that 7 seed. That what you trying to tell me, man?
You better hope them boys get out of there. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to figure out who you talking about, man. I'm trying to figure. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me, baby.
In Miami. It's 98 degrees out here. It's gonna be hard to win in Miami.
Man, that ain't nothing but a thing, baby.
Right
listen, that ain't nothing but a thing, man. Our game travel. We do it at home or on the road. You know that. You come on, man. We ain't tripping on any of that smoke. We ain't tripping on none of that. Come on now. Hey. In fact,
and wait till Tom comes out of retirement.
Bro, Tom could come out of. That's cool. They could be competing for second and third best in the division. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
When Tom comes back week 6, it's gonna get crazy.
Tell Tom to go to Miami. We ain't tripping to it. Your job is gone. You are in danger. That's cool. Man. You are in danger to it. Hey, it's cool. Tom, come on out.
Speaking of Tua, somebody need to get with Tua. Publicist Tua talking about, man. I was talking about retiring.
You can't say that.
I'm like, bro, you don't do that.
You can't say. Don't give him an idea. Don't give him an idea. Don't give him an idea, baby.
Don't Tom live up the street. Like,
hey, bro, don't you say that. You was considering retiring, huh? Oh, yeah, you said okay. You got them headaches still? Maybe you should just take the year off. You thought about that? Man,
we just had to call Tom and see if he was available.
We were just interested. That's all. Yeah.
I mean, there's an easy out with Miami there because the Heat did it with like Chris Bosh. Now, granted, his was a different scenario, but it's like they didn't want to take on any liability, so they didn't let Chris Bosh play. They could do the same thing with Tua.
Yeah, they could definitely. They could definitely go that route, man. We don't want any liability because we know head injuries and the way that your body reacted to them in particular. It's like, yo, we don't want to touch that. They got that. Yeah, he was tripping. I definitely saw that. I was like, yo, you wild.
Man, when I read that, I almost wrote him personally. Like, that's a bad move.
Such like, yo, you can't do that, bro. You definitely can't, man. All right. So the Jets gonna go ahead and be that third team coming out the AFC East, 7 seed. I got you. Sounds good. I'm with it.
Well, great.
I'm with it.
MetLife is gonna be jumping.
All right. Quick. We just gonna pause for a second. Deke, do me a favor. Can you pull up DraftKings real quick? Let's just see what the official odds are now that the trade is done. I just want to know, has the needle moved any? Because we know
TG,
for a while it's been Buffalo.
Do you have an AFC East rankings right now?
Let's see.
Team rankings?
It for sure moved.
So who? So hold on. Before you
2 weeks ago.
So before you pull up the answers, Deke, before you pull it up, what are you saying the top 3 odds are right now?
For
top 3 favorites.
AFC East.
Top 3
just go through
AFC.
Right, just go through your teams.
I know. It's gonna go Jets, Dolphins, Bills.
That's the ranking that you got.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
What it is.
Okay, Deke, what you got on your end, Deke?
Oh man.
You know what it is.
I don't got Bills 3. I definitely don't got Bills 3.
That's good to know.
Bills is 3. You might put the Dolphins before the Jets, but you can't do that. They got AR8. They got Garrett Wilson. They got 2 lockdowns.
What I will say, to be fair to the Bills, I got to see the Jets put it together because there are teams, that become free agency winners in a way.
I'm just saying.
But here's what I will say about the Jets. They've been missing a quarterback because everything else on offense and defense, they have a good overall team.
Yeah, running game, receiver,
defense. I wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wanted to throw that out there, but I do have Jets 1 and then Bills 2.
All right, fair enough.
Out of the AFC East.
Fair enough. Being that only one person on this show,
the AFC East.
Being that only one person on this show is a pure blood for the Buffalo Bills, I can understand how you guys have allowed the darkness to come out and ultimately pull this wool over your guys' eyes. He got all of y'all thinking that this has officially moved the needle.
Are you ready?
And now the Jets are the team. You can name a Garrett Wilson. I'm going to name a Stephon Diggs. You can name a Sauce Gardner. I'm going to name a Tre'Davious White. You can name any pass rusher you want. I'm going to name a Von Miller. We can go down this list. Aaron Rodgers, give me Josh Allen. You did.
Jets defense
You
might be
feel
better right now.
what I'm saying?
Jets defense might be a little better.
Well, that's because the draft
Bro,
has to happen. Tremaine Evans just left. That's
bro,
who you think going to get in the first round.
Come on, man.
man.
Trading Chardavius White last year.
Bro,
Talking about he was about
Trey
to get
was coming back from an ACL injury. We are not tripping, baby. We not tripping. Come on now.
They drafted a corner last year.
You was talking about trading Najee. Remember that? And Kyer Elam is a dope player, and he wasn't even starting up there. We took him in the first, and he didn't even start to the end. Did get hot in the postseason, though. He got hot at the end. He wasn't even starting at the beginning of the year. That's the crazy part.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So the Bills are one of those teams, like,
it sound good.
Honestly, Josh Allen is like the Charles Barkley, like, of
Oh,
I can see it
oh,
Hey, that's
You
all.
can see it
whoa.
Hey, it sound good. It
He's gonna be great.
sounds
He's
good.
gonna be a legend. He's not gonna cross that threshold though.
Question. When has Rodgers been back to the Super Bowl?
It's Rodgers. That's a 2-time Super Bowl back-to-back MVP. Like
No, not 2-time Super Bowl.
Oh, what?
1-time Super Bowl.
I was trying to say two times.
Yeah. We talk about a 1-time Super Bowl. So what we talking about? You feel me?
It's a year.
They've been saying that in Green Bay how many years? I seen a Jimmy G go take care of that. What
Man,
we
but
saying?
Yeah, TJ, you're too high on Aaron Rodgers.
I done seen Jimmy G look that in the eyes with snow on the ground, California, smile and say, "What's happening?" You feel me? I done seen what Jimmy G did. Why you think they went Jordan Love? Why you think they went Jordan Love? They said, "Well, I'm tired of this." They said, "I'm tired of this."
Got a receiver before they got him.
It sound good. But they knew what's up. They said, "Bro, we're going to go ahead and get ready to move on from Rodgers. All right, go ahead and get Jordan Love in here." You even heard what the GM said. He said, "Look, man, we just ready to roll. We feel like we got something that's really nice in the car."
Richard Arbizo brings us up in the chat. Would you go as far to say this Rodgers season with the Jets could be Russell Wilson and Broncos?
Oh, no, I ain't going there. I ain't going there.
No.
No. This is more.
I know you don't feel that way, TJ.
To me, Aaron Rodgers is Tom Brady year 2 Tampa. Year 1 they won it. No. He's year 2 Tampa. He's gonna do well. He's gonna light it up. They'll be like, "Oh, look at him go. That's cool," but they ain't gonna make no noise, baby. We not tripping.
Disappoint in the playoffs.
You feel what I'm saying? He's gonna stick to his MO. You know he's gonna stick to his MO. Come on, man.
Hold on, Moats. As an athlete, the worst thing you can ever do is lie to yourself.
Bro,
you with me?
That's what I'm saying.
Lie to yourself.
Listen. What is your resume? What is your resume? What is your resume?
If you are in the NFL, this is bad today.
What's your resume? What does your
loaded roster?
What the tape say last year? It is your leaving, breathing resume.
Hold on.
Josh had a torn UCL for how many weeks? What we talking about? What we talking about? He was hurt and still took him to 13-3. What are we talking about?
Bro, he got his man in New York with him. He has every piece to go be successful.
Hackett just came from getting his butt kicked in Denver. Tell me he got his mans with him.
But
boy, you saw what it like in Denver. You saw what Hackett looked like out there. If that's your man, you can have him. If that's your man, you can have him.
Aaron don't got private rooms on the second floor. He in the locker room with everybody. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Believe it's gonna work. Garrett Wilson, if you're a fantasy guy, go grab that. It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
This was a good trade for the Jets.
I do like the trade for the Jets, though.
Rodgers is damn good.
It's a good trade. It's a really good trade.
They didn't have to give up nothing for real.
Oh no, they. I like where they at. The Jets made a dope move. They needed that move. That was a major move. All I'm saying is, we already know what Buffalo finna do, so I'm not tripping. Deke, what's them ratings? Let's talk. Let's get down to turkey. I'm tired of all this Jets hype. What are they saying about the Jets?
I gotta say this too. I'm kind of on both sides here. Like I think Rodgers is damn good.
How you playing the fence,
I think Rodgers is damn good. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
I think he's Hall of Famer. He's up there, one of the all-time greats for sure. At the same time, he has folded in the playoffs, and I think it's a little overrated. Both can be true, and I think the Jets made a really good trade by getting him.
Rodgers ain't been. How about that? Rodgers ain't been.
He's not been. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But here are the AFC East rankings.
So who's in first?
Bills are plus 130. They're the favorite, according to DraftKings.
Hold on. I didn't. Can you say, I think my ear was going
I'm going to go
on.
to the next one.
Hold on. I think my earpiece went out. What would you say that was? What was
I'm going to go to the next one.
What was the team you said?
We'll do a full recap as I go through them all.
What was the team? I just totally missed what you said.
Go to the next one.
It's like you said, what, Buffalo was that? TG, did you hear what I heard? It sounded like he said Buffalo first. Is that what he said? It sounded like what he said. Okay. Not J. It wasn't J. It wasn't Jet. It wasn't that. All right. Let's go.
I'll re-say the rankings as I go through all the teams.
Buffalo. Okay. All right. All good.
Jets at plus 225, second favorite odds.
Yeah.
Dolphins at plus 300, third. And Patriots at plus 800. So that's Bills, Jets, Dolphins, Patriots, according to DraftKings.
Interesting.
I'm gonna tell you what has to happen. We gotta see a couple workouts. We gotta see Eric on out in Florida or Jamaica or somewhere, Mexico, playing catch, and they'll change. Let's talk about this in a minute. They'll change.
I could see that. I could definitely see that as the offseason goes.
Know how it goes,
it's gonna be a highlight.
People probably see that as good value.
They're
Jets
gonna show a highlight play of him throwing it to Garrett Wilson. They gonna see him throwing the bomb to Garrett Wilson. Like, oh, I told you, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Man,
wait till they start OTAs. This starts in like 3 weeks. They're on the field. It's gonna get ugly in like 3 weeks.
You are right.
Let him pull up like he's gonna pull up.
You're right. No. He's already said he's pulling up. He was like talking about in the intro. Yeah. They were like, are you gonna show the work? He's like, bro, I'm here. Yeah. That is funny. That is funny, man.
I've never seen Aaron Rodgers at summer nothing. You know that.
Nah, he doesn't show up for that. Nah.
You know he don't
so the fact that he said he gonna be there, I'm like, whoa, are you for real? Like, man, I do like that. He gonna need it though. Trust me, he gonna need it, man. They say he ain't facing Kirk Cousins twice a year no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kirk is nice, but Kirk ain't Josh. You dig? So he's definitely gonna be in for some smoke. So I get why he's showing up. It makes sense. When you prepare with urgency, man, we'll see what happens. All I'm saying is, why you wait so long to decide, baby? Come on, man. You know we on.
I think this is terrible for Josh. I just think it's terrible.
So time out. Who's the better quarterback? All right, TG. Who's a better quarterback, Josh Allen or Kirk Cousins?
Josh Allen.
Okay. Who won the division last year with Aaron Rodgers in it last year?
Kirk Cousins.
Okay. Cool.
Kirk Cousins. He did do that.
Okay.
That did happen.
Okay. Cool.
This is not the same.
Okay. Cool.
The supporting cast in these movies are not the same.
Whoa, wait a minute. Do explain.
The supporting cast that Green Bay had is not.
Plus, Cousins had a loaded Vikings roster too.
Oh my gosh.
Kirk Cousins had so many weapons over there.
Are we done with all these excuses? I heard if you got Rodgers, that's all you need. Now we talking about they ain't got no weapons. They drafted Christian Watson. Come on, what we talking about?
Yeah, but now Rodgers got Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson.
Then they gonna say, well, Breece coming back from the injury, so that's why he's struggling. Garrett Wilson sophomore year slump. Oh, Sauce Gardner, he's coming down to reality a little bit. You know how it go. They gonna have an excuse for everybody, man.
I don't see it. And nobody talks about DJ Reed on the other side, who's a dog.
That's cool. Pat him on the back. Pat him on the back. Pat him on. Bro, we not tripping. We ain't scared of none of that. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is, man. Yeah, hey. When 17 walk off the bus, y'all know what time it is, man.
Man, AR8. AR8 for the dub.
AR8. He know what it is. He knows what it is.
I just don't see it, though. I don't see it. I know the Jets will be on prime time every week.
Hey man, and we're gonna see how they react to that, because we know in Buffalo Buffalo that's normal. Buffalo is normal on prime time. It's like, oh man, when the Bills play 8 o'clock, 8:20, 8:15, they accustomed to that. New York, they ain't been in prime time since Bart Scott was there. You feel me?
They're gonna cut into a lot of that. They're gonna cut into a lot of that Buffalo.
Stop.
They're gonna cut into a lot of that.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. He didn't change the haircut for a reason. You know why he changed the haircut. He's like, I need a new beginning, bro.
Like John Wick.
That's cool. The movie's over. This ain't no more. This the real life, baby. This is real life. This is real life. This is not Hollywood. We out here kicking butt for real. The Jets know what's up.
You know what it is.
Man,
you know that
Rodgers know what's good. Rodgers know was good.
You know.
Rodgers know was good.
AR8.
Rodgers know was good.
The only quarterback
Uh-huh.
who in the last 10 years have been a top 5 quarterback consistently.
In fact, man, am I tripping?
The only one.
Man,
wait, what? You not big Ben? Are you saying in the league right now? Because I mean,
I'm gonna say, you
got to
heard that, right? Did you hear that, right?
You got to throw Big Ben in there.
In the league right now.
Okay.
Top 5 quarterback.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
In the league right now.
Yes. In the league today, he's a top 5 quarterback. Pat, then Aaron. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
I'll take Joe Burrow and Josh Allen over him. How about that?
Aaron.
I'm gonna take Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. I'm taking
He's
Josh
bringing up
Allen.
10 years though.
I thought he was talking about like right now. He's saying in the league right now.
Yeah, it might. Maybe the conversation changes if you say 5 years.
No, I thought he was saying like right now.
No, he said. No, he said.
He said in the league today. He just said
but he said
today.
The only quarterback that's been consistently top
Aaron.
5 over the last 10 years.
No, I'm not talking about that. I get that part. I get that, but he said today. He said today he's taking Pat and then Aaron today. And I'm saying I'm taking Joe Burrow and Josh Allen over Aaron Rodgers today. I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I am, bro.
You don't believe that.
I do believe that. I do believe that. I do.
Not the Super Bowl, Aaron.
Bro, what from 20 years ago? What God though? How I'm waiting for another one? I might as well call. I'll call up 7 if I want to get back to another one before I call up Aaron Rodgers. Come on, man.
What about MVP Aaron? Is that a different Aaron?
Gosh.
Am I saying the wrong word?
Oh my gosh.
I don't care about MVP.
MVP. See, Deke don't like MVPs because obviously we know his quarterback. You feel
They're
me?
just over it. They're cool little regular season.
You see how he talks about those. You feel me?
What do you do in the playoffs?
You see, he ain't a fan of those right there. All right, we chill. We ain't gonna talk about. Let's go.
Win Super Bowl.
he said he don't want to talk MVPs. He don't want to talk that.
MVPs matter.
Just overrated.
Your man's not in this combo. I love our man. He's not in this.
Come on, dude.
He's
Don't
a legend.
do this. It's not even close. It's not even close.
He's a legend, though.
No, I was chilling. I was liking you and Moats going back and forth. No, let's not do this right now. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Don't do this. It's not even a question. Big Ben over Aaron Rodgers. It's not even close. It's not even close.
That's how it all starts.
It's not even close.
He's a Hall of Famer. He is. He's a Hall of Famer.
Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer. I agree with that.
Go.
Aaron Rodgers. You remember how Deion was saying it should be levels in that Hall of Fame?
Oh,
hey, yo.
Yeah. Wow. Aaron Rodgers is on that next level. Like, that's Aaron, bro. That's Aaron.
This is blasphemy right here. This is absolute blasphemy.
I love it, bro. I love it. This is beautiful. That's
Aaron. That's AR.
He's no Big Ben.
Only one AR8.
Like I said, so in today's NFL, Aaron Rodgers, he could be top 5, but I'm still taking those 3 ahead of him.
He might be like top 5-ish.
You know what I'm saying? He's in that category. It's between him and Herbert. I do. I guarantee you, Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. Give me Joe Shiesty. Absolutely. I'm taking them two. You know Pat Mahomes. It ain't even no debate.
I can see the argument for Joe, but it's still not. It's still Aaron, but it's definitely not Josh Allen.
What are we talking about? Because if I remember correctly, I feel like Josh has won more postseason games in the past 3 years than your boy Aaron Rodgers has.
It's different.
All good. Yo guy got the back-to-back MVPs, though. I do respect the heck out of that. The back-to-back MVPs are crazy.
It's a way better supporting class. But he can't finish nothing. He can't. He don't have that.
Who?
That's not.
He's talking about Rodgers.
Josh Allen. He's not a finisher.
Listen, I gotta come to this.
Is Rodgers a finisher?
Listen. No, I gotta come to the defense of Josh Allen. I do.
Oh.
What I saw in that Chiefs divisional game 2 years ago. Was closer type of shit.
Okay.
It's just that Bills defense couldn't stop 13 seconds against Mahomes.
Unfortunately.
That was closer.
Now I don't think Allen played good this postseason, but
fair.
I saw he had that in him.
Fair.
That fourth quarter type of stuff.
I
had to come to defense your boy there.
And I've seen Jimmy G go on the road in that same division round in them same playoffs, if I remember correctly, and beat your boy Aaron Rodgers with the MVP.
Yeah.
2-0. He like finesse 2 times. He had 2 MVP. 2-0. Yeah.
He did do that. Mm-hmm. He did do that.
My boy ain't never lost to Jimmy G at the crib. Nah. Can't do
Who
it.
they lose to every week?
I don't
Who
know.
they lose to every playoff?
Every
They lose to
playoff.
somebody every playoff.
The same amount of people that Aaron Rodgers done lost to, apparently.
And
Shoot.
Rodgers don't won a Super Bowl before.
Man, 30 years ago. What we bring
He
us
don't
up
won a
from?
Super Bowl
T-
before.
Bro, it was in
Yeah, but
2010.
TG's got that Barkley
It was
fame on Allen.
2011.
TG don't think Allen's winning one.
Like, bro, this is 2011 we
Super Bowl
talking
before.
about. What we talking about?
He won a Super Bowl.
What we talking this 2011?
Are we talking? We can't do that.
I think that does count for. I'm with TG. It does count for something.
He
it
won
shows
one.
that you
No,
closed.
without a doubt, he did.
Matt
He's
Ryan
done
doesn't
that.
have a Super Bowl.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's
Ben got
way
2 of them. Ben got 2 on.
It's
How about
hard to
that?
win a Super-
Thank you.
Ben got
He
2
won
on.
2 MVPs.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Ben got
back-to-back.
2 on. Ben got 2 rings though. How about that?
He did.
And the
He did.
greatest drive in NFL history.
There you
One of
go.
them.
Yeah.
Final drive.
Yeah.
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 See, I think Aaron's came against Ben, right?
That wasn't Ben's fault.
Chill.
That was not Ben's fault.
Chill.
Don't do that.
chill,
Ben got us back in that game.
I'm just saying, we was gonna talk about it.
You got chill.
Mike Wallace
gotta
dropped the
chill,
ball on
right,
4th
bro.
down.
You doing too
Mike
much. You
Wallace
can't do that
dropped
when
the
you
ball on
gotta
4th
chill.
down. Rashard Mendenhall fumbled the game away.
My dog say, hey, did he get his versus that guy? Oh, no. You asking too many questions now. Don't you do that.
That wasn't
Stop
on
it.
Ben.
Stop it. That's not the question you're supposed to be asking today, all right? You got to chill.
You should have 0, actually.
Ooh,
Mendenhall done fumble there.
Uh-oh.
That's 0 for Rodgers.
Uh-oh.
that's a historic moment. You don't remember Aaron threw that post over Ryan and Troy, like a perfect throw. You can't throw it no better. That's clutch stuff.
He threw it up with his eyes closed. Didn't even know where he was throwing it.
man.
That was lucky. A little lucky.
I feel like
But if
Aaron
anything,
was
that's my
fat.
point. That's not on 7.
Okay. Respect.
The same
I
way
hear
them
you.
13 seconds at the end of the game versus the Chiefs won on Josh. They're just throwing that out there, too.
The
You know
same
what
way
I'm saying?
Jimmy
You know what I'm
Garoppolo
saying?
didn't beat. The same way
Yeah,
Jimmy
yes,
didn't beat
Jimmy
Aaron.
did. Yes, because Jimmy had 4 quarters of just going at him head to head. That's very
How?
different. That was very different. We didn't look
Man,
at
you
7
know-
and say, man, 7 didn't. He just needed one more. No, we ain't say that. We ain't say that about your boy. You know what I'm saying? When it was Josh, he was like, yo, if he just had one more chance, it was a different convo. Your guy, for 4 quarters, Jimmy G just worked him, outplayed him. It wasn't even close. It was a master class of how to go on the road, walk in your trap, and take over your trap. That's what Jimmy G did to your boy during his MVP season. That's what he did.
But you're talking about a Kyle Shanahan team.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Who was the
never
face
forget.
of that team though?
Never
Jimmy.
forget.
Jimmy was the
Never.
face though.
I don't even think Jimmy was the face. Kyle was the
No.
face. It sounds crazy to say that.
No, man.
But, like,
No.
everything works
Brock
in Kyle
Purdy.
Shanahan's system.
Exactly. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's
Brock
the face
Purdy
now.
works in Kyle's
Because
system.
he's the face now. It's a,
No, I'm saying that to TG's point.
Nope. No. You stick with me on this
Brock
one. Stick with me on this
Purdy
one.
works.
Nope. Nope. Brock's the face now.
He'll make it work.
Brock's the face now.
He had CJ Beathard balling.
That was not working. Now you're doing too much. It was
What are we
definitely not
talking
CJ.
about?
CJ Beathard was far from balling. The only thing
was
balling,
balling.
no, he was not. He was the opposite of balling. He was anti-balling. That's what he was doing. He was not balling. Don't you say that.
What was my man nickname?
Nick
was
Mullins.
balling
Nick
in there.
Mullins, for a fact, was anti-balling as
Nick
well.
Mullins was balling.
No.
Anti-balling, non-balling. All right, balling not. You know, anything that we can say that he was the inverse of balling. That's what he was doing.
The Kyle off his words.
Mm-hmm.
He drafted over Jimmy. It wasn't Jimmy.
Uh-huh.
It was.
It
He
was
went and got a quarterback.
it
He
was
felt like
Jimmy.
that was his need. You know it
he
wasn't Jimmy.
missed on the first one though. He hit on the second one.
He drafted. No, he did. No, he did.
He missed
No,
on the
did.
first one. He hit the second one. Chill out.
While you playing, that'd be an interesting one from Pittsburgh to make a
Oh
phone
my
call.
God!
Oh,
Stop.
While you playing,
wow.
and kick the dust and just make sure it's all good.
Wow.
While you're playing, I'm being for real on that.
No, this no.
He's coming
No.
in hot.
I don't even believe that you
coming
believe
in
this.
hot.
I don't.
While you're
I
playing.
don't. I
He
don't.
said, "Yo, pick up the phone and just,
Yeah.
hey, what's up? Can we just
Yeah.
talk for a little bit? What's them numbers looking like? All right, I don't even. What's it looking like? You know, you ain't gotta tell me exactly. What's the ballpark? What's the ballpark? You know,
I kick the tires on it. I just
No.
make sure
yo,
while you're starting that.
I like it, yo.
Come on.
While you're starting the problem.
All right. Well, let's just have a convo then. Let's have a convo. Deke, why would you be opposed to this?
Trading for Trey Lance?
Yes.
Deke, let me ask you this.
Why would you be opposed to this move?
Deke,
Yeah.
if Trey Lance comes out in the draft last year, who's the first quarterback took?
It's probably like you said this with Richardson last time. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Here's the question though: who does Pittsburgh take if they're all there and they fall to Pittsburgh? I think Pittsburgh sits with Pickett.
Okay, but I'm asking you,
who's the first quarterback? Yeah, I think one of those guys go in the top 10. Yeah. I don't know what that means. That doesn't mean anything.
That's not what I asked.
It's about what you do in the league.
In that draft last year,
huh?
And everything lines up where Pittsburgh has everybody who gets picked.
Oh, between Trey Lance
and Kenny Pickett last year, if they both on the board at 20.
I think it's still Pickett.
I'm with you. I like that.
I don't believe you.
I love your support.
I think it's Kenny Pickett. I think they really liked him.
I had to say that. I love that you said
no,
that.
I think they really believed in him. They got to see him grow up at Pitt. I think they appreciate his accuracy, him throwing for 40 touchdowns, winning an ACC championship. And Trey Lance played one game, I think, his last season at North Dakota. I think the Steelers value that more than whatever Trey Lance did at college and whatever upside you want to talk about.
Let's just scramble it up. If AR's in that draft, who goes first?
So are we throwing Trey Lance too?
So it's Trey Lance, Kenny Pickett, and Anthony Richardson.
Who goes first overall? Or are we talking about the Steelers again?
For the Steelers. Specifically for the Steelers.
I think it's Pickett again for all the same reasons I said, because Richardson's more of that Lance mold. Upside guy.
That's hard. Stand by yours. I like that. That's hard.
I think I'm just spitting facts. I think I'm being very objective, actually.
That's hard.
I love the quarterback talk. I love it. This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. All right. So I'm gonna attempt for us to all get back on the same page here. We're gonna all get on because we
work together.
We gotta work together in a little bit. All right, we're gonna have to work together in a little bit. I did have one other side topic I gotta ask. All right. One last side topic, and then for a fact, we're gonna get to this 3-way mock draft scenario. But can you talk to me about your Baltimore partner, Tank Davis, taking care of business the other day?
Yeah, he handled that.
Okay.
I seen it.
Okay.
The fight was just too big for my man Ryan.
Yeah.
I think it's just a tale of good versus bad. Like, not to be like that, but you can tell Tank come from like North Bay, be a little bit more hungry. When the fight was over, the sun didn't just come out. Like I think Ryan was a little bit more like the good kid. I don't think the punch was devastating. I think it was just more like, I'm cool on this. Like,
this thing is mean. Good. This thing fight a little different. Yeah.
You're swinging way too hard. I already got my money. Let's be cool.
Yeah.
Let's be cool.
Yeah.
We don't have to do this no more.
Respect. I could definitely see that. Yeah.
I don't want to see a rematch. Nobody wants to.
Nobody. Ryan doesn't want to. He was obligated to say that, but everybody do. He don't want that rematch.
Make that your friend, not your enemy.
You seen him? Can I get your number? Let's switch numbers. Let's be friends from here on out. Absolutely. I did have to get your thoughts on that. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for a little 3-way mock draft scenario.
So how are we doing it? Who gets the final say?
So I'm going to coach y'all up. All right. So this is the rules. In this exercise, we are the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Mr. Rooney. Okay?
So you get the final say.
I have veto power. Wow. I am the guy, but I'm not going to just exercise my power like that because I do have Omar Khan and Anthony Weidel. Okay. Now, TG, you're black, so you're going to be Weidel. Deke, you're white, so you're going to be Omar Khan.
Makes sense.
And we're going to leave it at that because I didn't want anybody to act weird about, you put the black guy with the black dude, the white dude. We're not doing any of that. And it is as simple as that. Okay. So the way I would like for this to work is if the majority agrees on one, then that's the pick we go with.
Ooh.
But if we can't agree on it,
everyone has their own guy.
Then I get the final say.
Okay.
Sound good?
The chat's going to have their own text.
All right. So I'm Mr. Rooney. Deke is Omar Khan. And you're Andy Weidel. All right. I called him Anthony last time.
The chat could be Tomlin.
All right. Yeah, the chat, y'all be Coach T. All right. So here we go. The draft has officially started.
I wanted to do a trade.
No, we're not trading today, okay? We're not going to trade in this first round, all right?
How we looking?
All right, so in terms of guys that are available on the board at pick 17, Dalton Kincaid, the tight end out of Utah. Kalijah Cansey, the D lineman from Pitt. Brian Branch, the safety out of Bama. Miles Murphy, the edge rusher out of Clemson. Deontay Banks at corner is available. Joey Porter Jr. at corner is available. Jordan Addison, the receiver out of USC, is available. We also have Quentin Johnston, the wide receiver from TCU, available. Emmanuel Forbes is available at corner. And then in terms of offensive linemen, you have Darnell Wright, the tackle out of Tennessee, is available. Anton Harrison is available. And then you have, DeJuan Jones available also, the big body tackle out of Ohio State. Wide receiver Zay Flowers available. All right. So those are the guys that are available in this quick little area. In terms of dudes that have just went off the board, Broderick Jones, Peter Skoronski, Will Levis, Lucas Van Ness, Nolan Smith, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Bijan Robinson, Christian Gonzalez, Paris Johnson, your boy AR.
Oh, so he's not available at 17?
He's no longer available at 17. I just want to throwing that out there, okay? Him specifically is not available at 17. All right. So, with that being the case, man, how we feeling? How you feeling? And what's the game?
I say you just
thinking?
go JPJ and get it over with.
Give me JPJ.
I'm with you,
Just get it
JPJ.
over
This should be
with.
a
I think this is one
no-brainer.
we can all agree on.
I like this. All right, so JPJ is. Let me check with Coach T real quick. Coach T. All right, Coach T said JPJ. No question.
A lot of people in the chat are
Shout out
saying
to Coach
JPJ.
T. All right, shout out to Coach T. All right, JPJ it is then.
I think it makes it easy with not one of the elite tackles being there, like Skoronski or Paris Johnson. Because Skoronski fell to me in yesterday's mock. And then in my Bleacher Report mock, Paris Johnson fell to me. So I took those guys. But
Well, yeah,
if
if
they're
either
not
one of those
available,
guys,
I'm
yeah.
taking Joey Porter.
I like that. I like that.
JPJ. If they are available, give me JPJ.
All right, there it is. There it is. All right, well, now it is time for the 32nd pick.
You got to wear number 5.
Got to wear number 5. Definitely got to wear number 5.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Man, we got to know their numbers, too, man. That's important.
This is definitely important because the number matters. If you got a stank number, you can't respect that. That game ain't going to hit the same.
One of these rookies got to go 0, I think.
I agree.
You got to.
But they got to be nice, though.
You got to be one of the first or second round
Yeah,
picks.
you can't be no 7th rounder rocking 0. That is not going to work. All righty. So now we're at pick 32. Some of the guys are available. Osiris Torrance, the guard out of Florida. DeJuan Jones is available, the big body tackle out of Ohio State. Felix Uzoma, the edge rusher out of Kansas State, is available. John Michael Schmidt, the center out of Minnesota, is available. Mozzie Smith, D lineman out of Michigan, is available. Darnell Washington is available. Then in terms of linebackers, you got Jack Campbell. He is available. Drew Sanders is available. And Dayon Henley is available.
Trent Simpson probably is, too.
Yeah, he probably is down at the bottom.
Lower than
Yeah.
Henley. Yeah.
And then you also, because they even got Nick Herbig up here. I don't even see Trent. So, yeah, he's definitely probably even further down than on here. So, yeah, he's available. What position are we thinking, though, right here? So, we addressed corner in the first round.
We got to protect Kenny.
I'm liking linebacker.
I
We
low-key
gotta
was
protect
liking
Kenny.
linebacker, too.
We can come back there. We got to protect Kenny.
Okay, we can come back to, because there is some depth here. Some depth in the linebacker room. Okay.
My thinking is, and I've said this multiple times, if you don't get one of the top 2 tackles, I think we just roll with Dan Moore.
Fair.
Maybe you take a tackle a little bit later, 3rd or 4th round, as just a backup. You see how he develops after a year or 2.
Yeah. For me, I'm liking Darnell Washington because I feel like I get best of both worlds. I'm getting the 6 offensive lineman, but I'm also getting athleticism. I'm getting a guy that got run out the catchability, a weapon for KP8, along with protection for KP8 because you always want protection.
My pick's Drew Sanders.
Oh,
I like Darnell Washington.
You going?
I like that big tackle out of O State, though.
DeJuan. Yeah. And
So
then
you
Jack
think
Campbell's
he's moving
a
to
stealer,
left
though.
tackle if we get him? What are you doing with him?
I'm putting him on the field. This is the biggest human we've ever had.
Okay.
Like, I might put him at left tackle and move to left tackle. I'm putting him out there.
Okay.
I'm gonna start him. I'm gonna see if he can play left tackle.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if he can play left tackle day one. This
Okay.
might be protection that Kenny needs for the rest of his time. Like, that'd be cool.
Respect.
I think you can never. It sounds bad, but you can never like skip over big men who can move. And this being the biggest big man we've seen that can move, I just think, like, if it's there, you go get that.
All right. What does Coach Tomlin say? Let's check the chat. Let's see what Coach Tomlin got to say. What is he thinking?
Okay, Frank K says TG, hell no. But then I'm getting a few that agree with him. Ryan McPherson says DeJuan. Rayful Bennett says DeJuan. Mikey says Campbell or Sanders.
Oh.
Tito Whitaker says Sanders. Jonathan Stevens says take Mozzie. Richard Arbizo says tackle.
Tackle.
Sandman says if Darnell's there, you have to take him. Darnell Washington. Daniel Coleman says I like Drew here.
I do like Darnell Washington. Drew's too early right there. We can come back and get something like that.
Okay.
If you can guarantee me Sanders is going to be there 49.
We can get Nick.
I could be okay with doing something
because we do got a lot of options at LB. I do agree there.
Yeah.
But
We'll get Drew, we'll get Nick.
I think Drew's that guy though.
Drew
I
is
think
fire.
he's the best of the crew.
No, but Nick knows TJ personally. So that's definitely the best of the crew.
He said Nick got the blood tie. He's like he knows him. He trains. They got the same. They
we
text
take
each
both
other.
though. I mean,
we would take
two
them both.
different
We could
positions.
definitely take them both.
I know you could do some
We're not
Rover
taking
stuff
them
with
both.
Nick,
We
but
could. We could.
We're not taking them both.
All right.
wow.
All right.
That's a lie.
So, Andy Weidel, you saying DeJuan Jones, right?
DeJuan Jones?
Yeah, that's you said right. The tackle, right?
Drew
DeJuan
Sanders.
Jones.
That's what I'm going with.
All right.
Drew
Omar
Sanders.
Khan, you're saying Drew Sanders. All right, and Mr. Rooney over here is saying Darnell Washington. But
I like Darnell. I see what you see there.
okay. So how much you like him? Because I like Darnell a lot. I
think you could pick. I think you could pick that. I see what you see there. So
is this so do we got two for the Darnell Washington? Is that what you're saying to me?
I see what you see there. Because it's protecting Kenny at the end of the day.
It is. It's protecting him, and I'm giving him. I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. Essentially, what I'm trying to do.
That's why I see that. My thing is, I don't think you can go defense this quite early. Like, I know we went defense first, so I think you got to come back and protect Kenny, and then you get back to the defense. But I think you got to do something for Kenny in the second. That's his first.
All right. So we all on the court then?
I'm not going to veto. I don't mind Darnell Washington.
All right.
So this isn't the worst thing. I just hope Drew Sanders is there next pick.
All right. Well, we're going to find out then. Darnell Washington.
If he's not, we'll be okay then.
Darnell Washington is the pick at 32 then. All right. See, look at us all playing together in the sandbox. Man, this is beautiful. All right. Now we up to pick 49. Okay. This is our second pick in the second round. Some of the guys that are available. Uh-oh. I don't see his name.
He's gone. Where'd he go? The pick before?
No, he went 2 picks before us.
Oh, my.
Drew Sanders just went at 46 overall.
That's the risk you take.
All right. But in terms of defense, because we did say we were thinking more defense right here, you have Deion Henley. He's available. You have, let's see, I'm going to just pull up linebackers. All right.
Simpson should probably still be there.
Yeah, so linebackers, you have Deion Henley available, Trenton Simpson available, DeMarvion Overshone is available, Dorian Williams is available, and then after that, Ivan Pace, Henry Toto, Noah Sewell, and stuff like that.
I'm good with Henley or Simpson.
Are we all thinking linebacker? You said is Nick there? Herbig? Let me see. Because I did not. Yes, yeah, Nick Herbig is there.
Herbig.
So you like Herbig.
That's our 49th. I think that's right. I think you can get him in the third.
I low-key feel like you can get him a little bit later, too.
What are you trying to get? I just think you got to go linebacker. I think now is where you go linebacker. You with me? I'm with you on that. To me, I love Deion Henley. I like him, and I like DeMarvion Overshone. Those are I like them, and then I have Trenton Simpson, probably third of that group. No, I like Trenton.
I know. Yeah, see, that's
I'm good with Henley or
guy.
Simpson. Yeah. I think Overshone's good value in the next round if he's still there.
Fair enough.
So I'm good with Henley or Simpson here in a second.
I like Henley. Who you want to roll with?
I mean, I like Henley. I like Henley a lot. I think Henley's athletic.
So we all on the court with Deion Henley then?
Yeah. I like Nick though. I'm with you.
But Nick should be available in this next round. We're gonna see, but
we're not going back at it. We're not coming back to it.
No.
But he'd be our third edge rusher, whereas the dudes we're drafting would be
Deion's going. I mean,
like our athletic inside linebacker, dime linebacker.
I feel like Henley's one of them ones. If you don't get him now, you're not gonna get him.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, I definitely agree.
I don't think he's gonna be sitting there later.
Yeah, I think we got a better chance of coming back for Nick than we do coming back from Dayon. I think Dayon is gone. Yeah, within the next couple of picks if we don't move.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, so we going Dayon then? Is that the consensus?
I'm fine with it. Yeah.
What Coach Tomlin in the chat say? Can we check the chat? What Coach Tomlin say?
Yeah, good call. A lot of Henley.
A lot of Henley. All right, so
we're
we're
seeing some Simpson, but it seems like Henley is the overwhelming favorite. Yeah.
All right, so we're all on one accord then. I'm putting the pick in. Da-da-dum-dum-dum.
Yeah, they have the same mentality. A lot of people are just like Simpson or Henley. You can't go wrong either one.
All right, so Henley is it. Now we are in the third round, pick 80, and Nick Herbig is available. Tank Dell is also available. Travius Hodges Tomlinson, the corner out of TCU, is available. Let's see, Kobe Turner, the interior D lineman from Wake Forest, is available. Jordan Battle, the safety from Alabama, is available. DeMarvion Overshone is available. In terms of wide receivers, you have Rasheem Rice available. Marvin Mims, already said Tank Dell. Michael Wilson from Stanford is available. Let me think. What position are we thinking?
Maybe you look at trenches, O tackle, and D line. See if there's anyone intriguing. But you just went off the top of the board, and it doesn't sound like there's anyone there.
Yeah. To me, I like the Nick Herbig element
just
here.
Get your third edge rusher all today.
And I don't think he's going to last past this third round where we're at. But I do like his versatility, the edge part of it, the ties to TJ Watt.
I think we complete the Infinity Gauntlet by doing this as well.
That would be huge. Yeah,
we get the Porter Stone and the Herbig. And plus, if we had that Willie Parker and Jalen Warren one,
so you
complete the Infinity Gauntlet, and we're going to the Super Bowl.
We have all of the ties.
Yeah.
Coach Tomlin needed all the blood ties, all of the Steeler connections. He would have it complete with a Nick Herbig.
Makes sense.
Is that who you rolling with? Who you feeling over there?
And of course, I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only thing that got me was I love Tank though.
That was my thing too. And Tank been sitting. I'm like, Tank, nice. Hey, nice.
I think you grab Tank and
but we did just bring in Allen Robinson though.
We
That's
don't need a receiver that bad.
I'm like, man, we Allen Robinson, George Pickens, and Deontay Johnson.
Man, grab Tank, trade Deontay, get back in the draft,
and we just got Darnell Washington too. We got Pat Frymouth. Like that's a lot of weapons.
That's true. We didn't even look at all of our trade options.
Yeah,
for this draft.
Tank,
here.
try to trade Deontay and see if you can get back.
All right, let me see what it says over here for trade. Let me see what it says real quick. Hold on.
We should have done this with Addison though. We're doing this too late.
It's too late right now. We
should have done this whole trade Deontay with Addison if we were gonna do it.
Dang. Yeah, because he definitely up here as a tradable player too. Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah, we missed out on that one, man. We missed on that one. So he's here. Besides, I can't. I'm Mr. Rooney. If I trade you on the platform, they're gonna think it's real beef. I'm not trading anybody. All right, I want us all here. Can't we all just get along, kumbaya? Yeah.
I'm with that. I get where you going.
You know what I'm saying? You peep the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I go with Herbig.
So you feeling Herbig?
It's got to be Herbig.
All right, so Omar Khan and Andy Weidel both said Nick Herbig. What is Mike Tomlin in the chat saying?
A lot of Herbig.
Herbig
or Dell.
Can't go wrong with either one. All right, well, since both of y'all are on the Nick Herbig train, you know Mr. Rooney, he gonna hop on it as well, man. So Nick Herbig, welcome to the Black and Gold family, baby.
Nice.
All righty.
So now we just got our 7th round pick. No, we got a fourth.
We got a fourth round. Pick 120 overall. Eli Ricks just went off the board at 119. Just wanted to let you know that, guys. He just went off the board. All righty. Let me see some other notable names that just went off the board. Actually, not a lot of notable names in that regard. Yeah, in terms of guys that are still available to us, I think that'll be an easier way. Corey Trice, corner out of Purdue, is available. Kobe Turner, the D lineman from Wake Forest, is available. If we're looking at running backs, you got, I think it's Tyjae Spears, running back from Tulane, and Tank Bigsby, the running back out of Auburn. I do like him too. At safety, Anthony Johnson Jr., the safety out of Iowa State, is available. Moro Ajomo, big body interior D lineman. I like him too. Dorian Williams is available. This is a guy I like a lot. KJ Henry, the rusher out of Clemson. He's available to us right now. Riley Moss, cornerback out of Iowa, was available. We already went tight end, but Brenton Strange, he's available. Marty Mapu, that's Deke's boy, the safety / future, you called him Fred Warner type, out of Sacramento State. He's available. Andrew Voorhees, if we're looking for offensive linemen, we got Andrew Voorhees.
We got enough guards, but
City,
he'd be insane value right now.
He would. What position we thinking now? I'll be able to pull up those names specifically. Because I kind of like... Oh, what'd you say?
D-tackle.
You like D-tackle. I was liking safety or D-tackle. What you thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking secondary, so it could either be safety or corner.
No.
D-tackle's not bad either. Some defensive line depth.
All right, so we'll look at the options at all three. We'll look at the D-line options. We'll look at the safety options and the cornerback options.
I'm just thinking maybe if you bring in another young guy to pair with like JPJ, maybe they could be the long-term solutions for us, both learning under a Patrick Peterson.
I would agree.
Like if there's like a sleeper, like Garrett Williams is still there, that might not be.
I ain't got to him yet. I'm gonna look though. So available D linemen in terms of interior D linemen: Kobe Turner from Wake Forest, Moro Ajomo from Texas, Jacqueline Roy from LSU, Keandre Coburn from Texas. He's a mammoth of a dude as well, man. Your boy Dante Stills, he's available out of WU.
I like him a lot.
I know you do. I know he actually is nice. I do like his tape. Gerard Clark from Coastal Carolina, Broderick Martin from Western Kentucky, Jalen Redmond from Oklahoma is available. All right, those are the D linemen, interior D linemen. All right, in terms of the cornerbacks that are available: Corey Trice from Purdue, Riley Moss out of Iowa, Catrell Clark from Louisville, Jacorian Bennett out of Maryland, Starling Thomas V, Rajon Wright out of Oregon State.
He's got some buzz.
He does, man. Mekhi Gardner out of LSU, Caillou Blue Kelly out of Stanford. All right. Those are the corners for fourth round types. And then at the safety position, let me get to that real quick. At safety, Anthony Johnson Jr. out of Iowa State, Marty Mapu. I don't know why they got listed as. I guess he's technically classified as safety. All right. Christopher Smith out of Georgia, Ronnie Hickman from Ohio State, Brandon Joseph out of Notre Dame is available as well. Then you got Daniel Scott from California. Jason Taylor II from Oklahoma State. Was it Quindale Johnson from Memphis, and then Trey Dean III from Florida.
Okay.
So what are we thinking position wise? I feel like the prospects were a little bit better in D line than at corner per se.
Sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was
Mapu's
like, I feel like
interesting for me at safety.
I like Mapu,
but if we pass on him, could we take a Brandon Hill in the 7th?
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
We can maybe make that deal.
That would
I'd be okay with us going with one of these defensive linemen.
Okay. I like
that big boy out of Texas right there.
Yeah, that works. I like him too.
All right, are we thinking Moro Ajomo? Because he's more of like the 3 technique, and then you got Keandre Coburn, who's more of like the nose/1 technique.
I was saying Moro out of Texas.
All right, so you want the athletic one. You want the big body one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coburn.
Whew. What is Coach Tomlin in the chat saying then between our 2 Texas D linemen? Y'all want the 3 technique or y'all want the nose tackle, baby? Which one we going with? The athletic guy or the bigger body guy that's a space eater?
It's all over the place.
Because I'm like, man, both of them dudes like are nice too.
Skylar Cannon is commenting the most, and he likes Riley Moss out of Iowa.
He likes
going
Riley.
Back to Iowa. Yeah.
Riley's tough. I like Riley. Smart player, man.
Mikey says Trace from Purdue. So actually, we're getting a lot of cornerback talk.
They're talking corner. Okay, yeah. Coach T. Coach T want corner. We've settled in here on D tackle from Texas, but we don't know which one. Now, Moro Ajomo was rated higher than Keandre Coburn. Let's see if we
I like Moro. No, I like that.
So, yeah, they say...
I like him to get in there and learn under Cam,
and
get some knowledge.
So, literally, for Moro, they say where he wins is with consistency. His role, 3-4 DN, and he can improve on his pass rush moves. That's all sounding like Killer Cam would be perfect for him. Now, when you talk Keandre Coburn, He wins with leverage. What's his role? Nose tackle. What can he improve? It says consistency here. Okay. All right.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison in. So, do either one of y'all want to come off of y'all stance?
No, I like Laura.
All right. He like Moran. You like your guy Coburn then?
I do. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
It's not gonna be the end of the world if you don't take my guy. Though.
All good.
We get good D-line depth either way.
Look. As the owner of this organization, I'm all about my
We're seeing
GMs
some Moro
work
in the
together.
chat. I will say that. A lot of them are leaning a little bit more Moro.
Listen, I'm from the 757. I got the perfect way to handle this. All right, my mama taught me this one. Here we go. Bubblegum in a dish. How many pieces do you wish? 2. TWO spells 2, and you are not it for the rest of the game. All right, it ended on Keandre Coburn, so Moro Ajomo will be the pick. All right, so that's how. See, I tell you, man, it's simple soft, man. Bubblegum always work out, man. Always work out.
Good pick.
All right, now we got to get Brandon Hill.
Yeah, here we go. The long wait till the 7th round. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Give me Brandon Hill and a backup center. Those are my staple 7th round picks.
Can I get a Stetson Bennett somewhere? That's the guy I need. Where you at, Stetson? I'm hoping. We getting there. Yeah.
No, we're going quarterback in the 7th. We're gonna get that boy out of TCU though.
Oh Lord, here you go.
We could scoop any of these dudes undrafted. We don't got to draft them.
Unfortunately, both Stetson Bennett and Max Dugan are gone. They went the 2nd and the 4th pick in the 7th round. So as we sit here, we currently don't have our 3rd quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We'll pick one up in free agency, or we'll scoop someone up from the XFL or something, maybe.
Well, Ben DiNucci, yeah, Ben DiNucci. He plays in Seattle, so you know TG gonna like that because the whole Seattle connection. Former JMU Duke, so that's my connection, and he started at Pitt.
Pick up Mason.
So
back
boom, there
too.
we go. All right,
that.
so it's the Holy Trinity right there.
Yeah, we got other ways to get a quarterback.
All right,
Not worried about it.
So what position?
I like to see him draft one though. Yeah, I'm with you.
But all the value, I'm gonna just pull up the available quarterbacks that are left.
I told you my 2 picks.
It's literally Tyson Bangett, and they have zero information on this gentleman. So even if we wanted to draft a quarterback, I don't even know where this guy is from. So yeah,
like I said,
we can't draft a quarterback
bank
right
on
now.
us bringing back Mason or bringing in a guy from the XFL.
We'll bring in Ben DiNucci. We'll pencil in Ben DiNucci because he checks off all 3. But he's in pencil. So yeah. All right. So what position are we thinking then in the 7th round, the first of the 7th round picks?
Can we get a linebacker? I'm
cool. Okay, you saying linebacker. I was cool with the wide receiver. I'm still down to tap into a safety or rangy special teams type dude. I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's my pick. Brandon Hill.
So you like Brandon Hill. You want a safety or a big athletic safety. Brandon Hill does fit that. Let me see if he available though. That's fine.
He should be. He's always available in these picks.
He is available. Low key though, we might could get him later though.
This is great value. I don't care like if we take him here or we take. Well, I brought up backup center, but you guys were bringing up other positions. I just feel like we need Brandon Hill on either one of these picks.
We got 2 picks that are 10 picks apart. So do you want to go Brandon Hill now?
I don't know if I want to risk it.
Or do we look at let's see. In terms of best available,
Chat's bringing up we could bring back Duck too as the 3rd quarterback.
Oh, you could bring back Duck. He's a fan favorite.
You said bring back Duck.
He's a fan favorite. You know people love Duck. He's a fan favorite.
I'm not gonna bring back Duck.
Don't waste it now. We ain't gonna do that one. In terms of athletic safeties, you have Kamari Connor out of Virginia Tech. He's available right now. You have Javarius Owens out of Houston available to you. In terms of safeties.
I like him. I got some knowledge about Houston. He could play.
And then, like I said, Brandon Hill. So, do we go Brandon Hill here? So, we have an athletic, rangy, physical safety / special teamer. And then we just see what we're going to get at 251?
I like Brandon Hill. Go Brandon Hill right there. Get a big safety.
Good.
Yeah, get a pit guy on this draft board here.
Nah, I didn't say
Hell the pit. Oh, the pick is in. Everybody said hell to Pitt. I heard it. I heard him say hell to Pitt when he was like, yo, give me Brandon Hill. I love Pitt. That's what I heard. He said he moving to Oakland. That's what he told me.
Okay. Give me Dante Stills no matter what it is.
Hey, Dante is gone, man. He got drafted. Dante has already drafted, bro. Let me see when Dante went 224 in the 7th. He was a little ahead of us. He went at 224. You said Wheaton? Let me see. No, let's see. When did Wheaton go? All right, because he was gone.
Might have went in like the 4th or 5th.
Yeah, let me see.
6th round, maybe.
He went 183 to the Lions.
Might just have to take that backup center and get on with it.
All you W guys, man.
Cold.
Man, I'm cool with taking a flyer on a tackle. I'm cool with taking a flyer on an edge rusher. I'm cool with even a running back to come in here and compete with Jalen Warren just to keep Jalen on the train, pushing him forward, man. I'm good with all of those options.
I'm with you.
Sure.
I think this is best available. Like me knowing the Coach T's of the world, they're just gonna go best available. He's gonna go with the best thing possible.
Because the thing when I looked, I was like, best available is a center, Jake Andrews. We don't need an interior offensive lineman. Then it was an edge rusher out of Nebraska. But then I'm like, we already done brought in the edge rusher that we want. So
we got Quincy Rush.
Yeah, this guy he gonna have a hard time seeing the field. Then it was Levi Bell, who's an interior D lineman from Texas State. I like him a little, but I don't know. 6'1", 275. Yeah, I'm like little light. Already got Brandon Hill, so I don't need Kamari Connor, the safety out of Virginia Tech. And then you got Jacob Slade, the D lineman from Michigan State, and big body dude, 6'4", 315. But now I'm like, I would much rather just take Travis Dye, the running back from USC. Come in here, push my man Jalen Warren, but make sure that Jalen still is who he is. But they similar in terms of the body type. He's 5'10", 200, so he's going to have a little bit of a burst right there. So it's like, I kind of like that. And go get you a tackle on special teams.
I'm good with whatever. We got Brandon Hill, so.
Fair enough. So how you feeling, though?
I felt like that was a Deke influence pick.
I like it. I think it's best available, like I said.
All right. Like, so the best available will be Travis Dye, running back out of USC. All right. Like, give me some special teams for me. Give me a little depth in that thing and push, like I said, Jalen, just to make sure that he keeps going in the right direction. We don't want him resting on his laurels from his first year. Got to make that leap.
I think this was a good draft.
I like it. All right. So a recap on our draft. At 17 overall, we went with JPJ. Joey Porter Jr., ladies and gentlemen. At 32 overall, we went with Darnell Washington. At 49 overall, Dayon Henley. At 80 overall, Nick Herbig. Then at 120 in the 4th round, Moro Ajomo. At 241, this was influenced heavily by TG, a.k.a. Andy Weidel. He said, I need a hell to Pitt for Brandon Hill, so he brought him in. And then after that, we ended it with Travis Dye in the 7th at 251 overall. I like it. So all of our grades, the lowest draft grade that was given to us by PFF was Darnell Washington. They gave us a C- for that. As a whole, though, we got a B for our grade. So I think we did an excellent job, team, man. Good work, Andy and Omar.
It's a damn good draft,
man. I think we had
to save my job and moving forward. I wasn't big on that Darnell pick.
You ain't gotta like it right now, but it's gonna pay off in the long run.
I'm with TG. I wanted Sanders
there. I'm just saying, if it go wrong, make sure you know that you jumped on. You feel that? Like,
that is all good.
Yeah, we could all take blame for JPJ.
That is all good, man.
All jump on that together.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, I'm willing to bang the table for Darnell Washington. Trust me on this one, man. Absolutely. Because not only does he help me now, he also going to help me in a year from now when I'm talking to Pat Frymouth and I'm telling him you got to take this discount. That's the other part. See, y'all thinking short term, baby. I'm 2 years ahead of y'all, man. All right, so we good. Trust me, we good. Who's the vibe, though, bro? Solid.
Really enjoyed that.
I like it. So,
if Brandon Hill goes bad, it's a 7th round pick, so you can't really get on me too much for that.
No, I agree.
It's going to work out, though. He might be our starting safety in 3 years.
You never know, man. Hell to Pitt.
Oh, man. They
Good player. We got good value. He's gonna go in like the 4th or 5th.
I like it.
We got him in the 7th here.
Hey, I like it.
You guys
I
should be
like
thanking
it.
me.
I like it, man. Hey, well, Andy Whittle / Omar Khan. This has been a vibe, but I am gonna say this should probably be it because we about to spin the block and be right back on tomorrow, man. We can call you up. Obviously, we got the draft watch party tomorrow night, so you know we finna turn up, all right? So with that being the case, man, you know, major love. We definitely appreciate you tapping in with us, and we'll be back on the line with you tomorrow night, man.
Nice.
My dog.
Who's at Permani's in 2 days, man? We have Permani's in 2 days.
Who is eating the sandwich? Is it JPJ eating the sandwich? Who is taking the bite, making the face like, yeah, I really love this coleslaw when we know they lying? Who is going to be that guy? I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Let's go. Hey, but I appreciate you again, bro. We holler at you tomorrow, though. My dog. Peace. Man, that was a positive exercise right there, man. Let me find out. We could all come together.
It was a good draft.
It low-key was.
That was a good draft, too.
I was a little surprised, man. You never know sometimes with PFF, man, but that was a vibe right there.
I don't know if I'm over the Barkley comment by TG.
Yo, you gotta chill. So you bring up the Barkley comment, but you ain't say that when he was on his Aaron Rodgers, when he was like, Rodgers over 7. You know what I'm saying?
I was pissed about that. Man. I was not happy. It was not a good take by him. Egregious take, actually.
I'm over here just an innocent bystander.
I just thought it was a funny comment.
I thought it was egregious. That was blasphemy. That was so extra. It was like, yo, why does that have to, like, where did this come from, man? Yeah, it was crazy, man.
That's what the Rodgers trade did.
It's craziness, man. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
All right,
I'm glad DraftKings, because that's all we got left. So I am glad, though, that DraftKings had the odds right. I did not know going in, but I was like, I hope they was going to say Buffalo was ahead of Jets. See, I ain't even had to act like I was nervous because I already knew what time it was. Yeah. They got it right.
All right. Let me, we probably got like 10 or 11 here.
Okay, let's tap in.
6:20. Can we get it done by 6:30? Is that what you need?
We're going to be all right. Let's tap in.
Sean McCartney, one more day. JPJ, all the way.
Let's go. Man, we need that to happen. It's time.
AJ Martinez, shout out to the baddest arse chatters in the #1 podcast.
This is also true. Respect. Let's
go, UW. No. Okay, he's clarifying his comment. He says, no, I meant a list of non-drafted guys, not specifically you, Moats.
Oh, I like that a lot better. Yeah, because when you was like the mud blood, it really had my feelings hurt. You know? I got feelings. Don't hurt my feelings today, please. Deke be trying to hurt my feelings every time. Deke always trying to hurt my feelings.
I screenshotted this one, even though it's not a super chat. This is Jacob Malesio giving his side of the story. I was saying what's up to all the Moats people in the chat, and boom, blocked. I did say your name. I didn't think nothing about it till the other day Jacob told his story. I have DMs to back me up.
You said, I said what up to all the Moats people in the chat. I love it. That is a little petty, but I love it, though. It's all love.
Sean McCartney says, tell the DK fan base, meet us in the parking lot. Greasers versus Sox up in here. LOL.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. That would be funny.
I told you, we got a good chat here. We got loyal people.
We got a little squad over here.
People ready to go to war for us.
We do have a squad.
Daniel Coleman, y'all see Malik Willis on how was to the bus station? Wait, what is he asking? What? Y'all see Malik Willis on how was to the bus station?
I don't know.
Seems like the Titans are done with him, though.
Probably. But they ain't invest a lot in them either, so it's easy to move on.
Yeah, they might be one of those teams that trade up to number 3.
Could definitely be, yeah.
With the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
They get Richardson and Levis.
Yeah. But it worked, though, for them, man. Like you said, when you don't take a quarterback in them first 2-3 rounds, like, it's just different. You're not married to that guy. You're not obligated to have a long leash and, you know, this guy has to have 2-3 years develop and all that. Like, nah. And for them, they are not married to it, man. So shout out to them for that, though, man.
Captain Underpants has joined the upper room.
I love the name, and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Man, that's a Doug Funny reference right there, man. Do you remember Doug? Like the cartoon on Nickelodeon?
Just Doug?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Shout out, Deke. Let's go, man. Yeah, Captain Underpants. I remember him.
We Stan Claire gifting an Arthur Most membership to Remix.
Shout out to Stan Claire for being a dope individual and Remix. Welcome to the Upper Room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Don't you love it? Don't you love it?
Let's go, UW. Took TG's Barkley comment a certain way. He says TG needs to chill on my boy Josh.
Thank you. Let's go, UW. Come on, us Wyoming Cowboys got to stick together, okay? Go Pokes. Yeah.
Sean McCartney. Aaron Rodgers going to drink that funky tea till he can't see his ex. Wearing a Josh Allen jersey. Rodgers a one-and-done Super Bowl QB.
Talk that talk, McCartney. Talk it. I second that. Talk that talk, though.
Daniel Coleman says, Pat, Josh, Kirk, Kenny, Lamar, Dak, Brock. These are all quarterbacks I'd take over Aaron.
Man, you better talk your talk now. You when you said Dak, that made me a little nervous. But I like everything else in there, though. Brock, I'm a little nervous on that one, too.
I'm taking Kirk off that list.
Chill out.
I'm taking Lamar off that list. I'm taking Dak and Brock off that list.
Kirk just washed him head-to-head last year. Are you going to take him off?
Can't say that.
That's crazy.
Kirk looked terrible, actually, in their last game at Lambeau.
That's because they was just waiting for the postseason. You know how that goes. It was a trap game for them. Everything was locked up.
Yeah, I have to look a little deeper. I think, like I said, I think Rodgers, he's top 5-ish. He was banged up last year.
It's between him and Herbert at 4. You got I throw Herbert in there.
Yeah, to be safe, you could probably say like 6 or 7.
Yeah,
to be safe.
Safe is 6 or 7. Yeah,
right. I do think he was banged up last year for sure.
No, he definitely was. We could all see that, and I think the cast around him does matter. And we're not gonna act like his receivers were playing the best, but yeah, it's just the other dudes in this league have stepped up their talent, man.
Yumong Yaj, love the debating back and forth. I can't stop laughing and smiling.
Man, you know, funny. Every once in a while, either Deke or TG say something or do something to just get me going. I don't even know how. I'm over here trying to be innocent. Y'all know I'm low key, baby. I'm a vibe. But them two dudes, man, they just find a way. They find a way to bring that out. Every time I try to leave, it keeps pulling me back. It's them dudes, man.
Sean McCartney, the way TG talks, he belongs to the streets.
He said, where is the loyalty at with the quarterbacks, man? He ain't loyal to Kenny. He ain't loyal to 7. He ain't loyal to anything. He said he was going to take Aaron Rodgers over 7. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, it seems like he's a Jets fan this year.
You heard that.
It seems like he's going to go to work for the Jets.
Heavy on the Jets. Forward. I love Green, but not that type of Green, man. He was heavy on the Jets train, bro. It was crazy.
It should make for an interesting season, to say the least.
It's going to be very interesting. I'll tell you that. It's going to be very interesting because he ain't going to lead that down. No.
Yeah, like it or not, I do think.
Yeah, we got smoke
the
all
Bills,
year.
Jets, and the
It's
AFC
smoke
East
all
might be brought up a couple times when he's on.
It's smoke all day. Yeah. That's how it's going to be. For a fact.
Jonathan Stevens. He says, A-Rod literally outplayed Ben head-to-head in the Super Bowl. What are we talking about? LOL. Love Ben, but he ain't A-Rod. These are terrible takes. A-Rod has multiple 40-plus touchdown seasons. I don't care about that. Give me a winner, and that's Ben. But also, in terms of that Super Bowl, yeah, I will admit Ben didn't have the best of starts.
Yeah.
But we know what Ben does.
He's a closer.
Brought
when
us back,
you need the game to be closed.
Brought us back in that game.
The guy
did everything he could.
He's the guy you need, man.
Mendenhall fumbled it away, and then we did have a final chance at the end. And I'm telling you, Mike Wallace dropped that ball. It's not brought up enough, but hit Mike Wallace's hands.
It's like that, man.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with our defense that game. I mean, we were leaving Jordy Nelson wide open the whole time. So Rodgers does have better stats, but I mean, like I said, Ben was doing enough to get us back in that game.
I would agree, man. I would agree.
Last one. No, I think we got another one. Simon Varndell. I was watching the pod with Ben and Shazier. I left a comment saying Ben should have Moats on his show, or he should come on your show. He liked my comment. So Moats, hit up Ben.
Man, we're going to tap
hashtag
in,
number
man.
one pod.
Hashtag
Sabotage 7.
You know I'd always have to tap in, man. No, 7's the guy. You already know that. It's always love over here, man. I don't have negative energy towards anybody. That's the beauty of it, man. It's all positive energy, man. But no, salute 7. You see, you're not going to get blocked over here if you talk about 7. That's one thing that has stayed true with us. We only block Deke freaky bots. You notice they ain't really been coming back lately. Deke, then, he changed his healthy lifestyle. He was like, I'm going to be healthy in all areas of my life. Not just in my appearance, but also in what I'm looking up on my computer. So now we don't have the freaky bots popping up in the chat anymore. We appreciate that, Deke, by the way. Just want to throw that out there, man. Because it was definitely from your computer. You sent the virus over here or something, man. But I'm glad to see that new leaf being turned over, though, man.
Last two. Oh, this is good timing. 6:29. Let's go, UW. Did y'all see Coach Prime had their stadium packed to capacity for a spring game?
Big facts.
They're playing in the snow, right?
Yeah, it was funny too, man. Because it's been a lot brought up about like the guys transferring out of Colorado, and then obviously they went back to the video when that we laughed about when he first got there. It was like, I'm bringing my luggage as Louis. Y'all guys hit the portal. Yeah, but it's like he already told them dudes what was up, so I'm still just like, man, why are we surprised that these dudes are actually like leaving now? You play in the spring game. You knew you were going to have the platform like they did. It talked about it was on ESPN. Colorado would have never had their spring game on ESPN if Prime wasn't there, if we being real about it. So they did what they were supposed to do. And now this is a part of it, so it is interesting though, man. But I do like the buzz around the program. It's got people talking about it, whether you're for it or against his style, because his style is an acquired taste, without a doubt. But the one thing that we can say is it has brought a lot of attention, a lot of eyes to that university right now. And I think it's going to be good for the kids that are there, man, because like you say, you can never go wrong with having that type of exposure, man, getting a better opportunity to either advance your education or go somewhere else, man.
Particularly in college football.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, that's the name of the game.
Seriously, man. So I did like that.
You want brand recognition for your recruits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McCartney, watch Jets draft AR-15 like when the Packers got Love. I mean, that will for sure be TG's favorite team then.
Bro, could you imagine how insane of a move that would be, though?
What are they picking?
They're at
they
12,
swapped,
right? No,
so now
15.
they're 15.
They're 15.
Yeah, they're not going to get them.
Yeah. It would be funny, though.
Be amazing.
Oh, my gosh. Aaron Rodgers would lose his mind. Let's
go, UW. This is great news right here. Bob Nutting on possibly extending more players. We're not done. To a degree, we're just getting started.
Whoa.
Seems like he's finally committed.
What?
He sees the energy.
What? I did see a meme where they were like, right after the deal got done, they say, yeah, Bob Nutting's phone rang. Got some suspicious activity with your credit cards right now, man. This ain't how you typically spend. Like, what's going on, man? Is everything good? I was like, yo, y'all out of control, bruh.
That's
but
true.
Yeah, because I'm saying you typically don't, man. I get it. I definitely do, man.
It was a good contract. Yeah. Actually, try to get O'Neal Cruz right now while he's hurt.
That's what I was about to say.
Let's just try to get him right now.
I was going to say, who was the next guy on the list that you would want to pay?
Cruz.
I would say get him ahead of time before he actually like.
That's what we did with Cabrian Hayes.
Right, get him before. Yeah.
Lock him up for 8-9 years.
I'm with it, man.
10-year deal. Just give him a 10-year, $120 million deal.
Yeah. And after that, man, we just got to see what's up with good old Henry Davis, man. When they going to make that move, he's next up, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's next up, man.
Then we draft this dude out of LSU. Also hearing talks about this guy, Nick Gonzalez. I think he's a good infield prospect. And the pitching's been all right. That's the thing that I thought would be our Achilles heel, but it's been okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if that keeps up, we're in good shape.
So far,
Joey
so good,
Weaver,
man.
See y'all tomorrow. Get y'all a drink on.
Man, you already know what it is. So, yeah, man. That
Sean McCartney says Bob Nutting got that post-nutting clarity.
Hey, son.
He sees whenever he pays players, the city gets excited. And with the city getting excited, we'll go to games and cheer on the Pirates. We'll buy merch.
Bruh, what?
So he's going to pay more players.
Yo.
Get this Cruz deal done.
Clarity. Y'all are out of control. Not the clarity. Lord. But that is very accurate, though. There is some clarity that is associated with that. So shout out to Bob Nutting receiving the clarity that he needed. And everything working the way it's supposed to work from here on out. Lord. Yeah, y'all are wildin'. Jesus. But yeah, that will do it for today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. We definitely had a lot of fun. And like we said, man, we will be back on tomorrow night starting at 8:30. That will be when we start the live. And yeah, man, we're going to ride this thing out, man. Watch the whole first round with us, man. So you already know where to tap in at right here on the channel. Bring your fun because we're going to have some, all right? But more importantly, hit that like button on the way out of this thing. And we did cross the 40,000 subscriber threshold. So I do want to shout out each and every one of y'all, man. Dope across the board, man. Giveaway is coming soon, man. I already got some of the stuff getting shipped in here, man. So hopefully by, next week time frame, we have all the stuff
big
in
giveaway
here, man, so we can do the big giveaway stuff like that for y'all, man. But big time salute. We definitely appreciate y'all from the heart. So yeah, man, stay safe out there. We will see y'all tomorrow night. And until next time, baby.
Peace.